listen up closely. I got something to say. Don't even try to run away. It's game time. Are you ready? It's game time. Game time is now. Game time is now. The clock is ticking. Game time is now. Don't be a fool. Listen up closely. I got something to say. Don't even try to run away. It's game time. Are you ready?
Game time is now. microphones turned up in the right direction.
That would help.
That would help.
Hey, we're in Rogers for tonight's game between Fayetteville High and Rogers High, the freshman teams here in this first game. JV game will be a little bit later tonight. It's Fayetteville-Rogers week. Two teams will play in the Friday night varsity game. That'll be homecoming for the Purple Dogs down at Harmon Field. And we're underway here from Whitey Smith Stadium. Rogers will return this from the 25 out across the 30 and to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, no crowd mic tonight. That's why it's echoing.
It's a great stadium, but we'd wish their windows would open. That was Trey Williams, by the way, on the return for Rogers. They mark him down at the 34-yard line. And that's where the Mounties start, 1st and 10 with 7:53 to play here in the first quarter. Warm night.
Beautiful night.
Real pretty, yeah. I love this stadium. It's
yes, you can see a lot.
It's a beautiful view. You got a little park over here to the side, and it's just
the cross-country course park, and
real picturesque. First down for Rogers. They run it. Quarterback keeper to the left side up to the 37-yard line, then hit. Connor Wilkin with the carry. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
Always fun when it's the same, like this week is Rogers week.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a little more enjoyable.
Yeah, they do that with Bentonville too. But I think those are the only two schools where we have that.
Yeah, it's really odd, isn't it?
Wilkin in the shotgun on 2nd down, and he'll keep it, run the option right side. Late pitch across the 40, 45, midfield. He may go across the 40, the 30.
Oh, there's a flag.
Out. And this is going to come back. Kaysen Hoofkin, Hookfin, I'm sorry, with the touchdown run.
3 flags out.
But I think this is going to be a hold over on the right side of the formation.
Wow. Well, that would explain why he was able to go untouched.
Yeah, I grew up in a little town, and the way we did it was we had JV, junior high, and everything was the same team every week.
Yeah.
And you'd play everything except the Friday night game at the opposite field.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, your junior high game would be the night before the senior high game, but it would be played at the opposite location.
Nice.
That was a flag, by the way, on Rogers, and so that'll move the ball back.
I think there were 2 of them, actually. So Fayetteville chooses to take the penalty that was at the Rogers 49. The other was further downfield in Fayetteville territory. Well, they still get a first down out of it. Crazy enough as that is. You don't see that happen often.
It was far down the field.
Yeah.
First down for the Mounties here from their own 39-yard line. Wilkin hands it off, and This is not going to go for much. It'll end up getting about 3 up the middle. Jaden Pina on the carry. Several Purple Dogs in on the stop. Looked like the first one there was Woodrow Burkett. Bring up 2nd down.
Good job by the defensive line. We'll switch out a lineman here. He'll get in quickly. Rogers at times likes to go tempo, kind of like the Bulldogs.
Second down. Here's a run. Wilkins going to keep it himself, going right side across midfield. He's got first down yardage up to near the 45 of Fayetteville. They'll mark him out at the 46. First down there for the Mounties.
It's almost like a more athletic version of the offense of Springdale Heritage Run.
Mm-hmm.
They've got more speed, so it makes it even more dangerous because you've got to really stay in your area of assignment.
First down here for the Mounties from the Fayetteville 46. 6:13 to play in the first quarter. 8-minute quarters in freshman games. 3 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Wilkins going to run it again, right side. He's got a blocker in front, and he'll be taken down after a gain of about 3. They're consistently getting good yardage on first down. On the stop that time for Fayetteville, Reed Meeks, also there for the Purple Dogs, Jacob Jansky. It is a gain of 4 up to the 42, and it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, it was a pretty good job defensively to kind of keep him from busting something loose as they show us various formations.
3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right here for the Mounties. Wilkin in the shotgun. Now he'll move his running back out in motion to the right. Empty backfield. He's throwing deep downfield. He's got two receivers wide open. It's caught inside the 20 at the 10. Touchdown, Rogers. That was too easy for the Mounties. Joseph Young with the touchdown catch. Got a Fayetteville defensive back turned around. And the Mounties strike first with 5:26 to play in the first.
That was really nice play design. Have the two receivers right there, so the quarterback kind of had his really kind of puts the defender in a bind because he was like they overload that situation. So yeah, it might be a high-scoring affair when these two teams get together tonight and on Friday.
Juan Hernandez's extra point is good. And with 5:26 to play in the first quarter, Rogers strikes first. We'll see if Fayetteville can answer him. The score, Rogers 7, Fayetteville nothing. And this is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
We're back here in Rogers. Mounties leading Fayetteville 7-0. Opening kickoff, or the first half kickoffs, I should say, are brought to you by Square One Trust Incorporated, focused on providing a quality product with quality services. Square One Trust Incorporated is a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. Hernandez, the kicker, has it teed up. And it's a short kick. Evans is going to have to come up, and he won't even be able to be the one that takes it. It'll be fielded by Masada Williams, and he just falls down inside 30. So that's where the Purple Dogs will start with 5:23 to play in the first quarter. Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas.
Seeing more and more of the sky kick each and every week.
Remington Thomas, the quarterback for Fayetteville in the shotgun, brings a receiver in motion on first down. They're going to hand it off. A jet sweep going right side across the 30, and getting forward to near the 35-yard line is Jason Lockhart. They'll mark him down at the 34. It'll bring up 2nd and 3 for Fayetteville.
Nice pickup. I always like it when it's 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 5.
Two receivers right side, one to the left. Tight end lined up to the left, too. Thomas in the shotgun on 2nd and 3. Takes a snap. Play action. Quick pass out right side. It is caught up across the 40. This is going to be first down yardage for Sam Green. They will mark him down at the 42. It's a gain of 8. And that's a First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs.
Nice. 2 successful plays. Always helps to get in a rhythm quickly when you have success early.
First down, 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left off the right hash. Thomas in the shotgun. Rogers jumped.
Yep, they did.
Defensive end for the Mounties came across, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It'll move Fayetteville up to 1st and 5.
Use that aggression against them. Little adjustment in the cadence. And a nice free 5 yards.
So they'll put the ball down at the 47 on the Fayetteville side of the field, 1st and 5. Purple Dogs with 4 wide, 2 to each side, ball off the right hash. Thomas takes the snap out of the shotgun, looking deep downfield, left side. It's a little bit underthrown. Lockhart goes up and he can't pull it in. In coverage that time for Rogers was Xavi Escobar, and it'll be 2nd and 5.
maybe just a little too much air under it, but I'm always amazed at how they were able to throw it that far and put it exactly right where they need it to be. Oh, here we go. We're going quick.
4 wide for Fayetteville from the 47. Thomas in the shotgun. Gives a hard count. And Rogers came
jumped
across again, but they don't throw a flag.
Oh, my. I'm shocked. He was across the line of scrimmage.
You're not supposed to be able to get back at this level.
No, he was across.
4 wide. Second down. Thomas takes the snap, looking to throw right side. It is caught. Here's Broyles.
Oh,
It can
look
get
out.
fun when he's got the ball in his hands. Breaks the tackle, gets forward to the 45, and he'll be taken down there. It's another First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs on an 8-yard catch by Huck Broyles.
Man.
Or correction, that was Luke Evans. I'm sorry.
Okay, nice job by Luke. All right, we're gonna go quickly. I like this tempo.
First down, Fayetteville. 3:33 to play in the first quarter. Clock is running. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Thomas in the shotgun takes the snap. Quick pass out left side. It is caught. Green with a blocker in front of him.
Nice.
Gets across the 40, 35. Green at the 30. And he'll be taken down there. But another First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs. That goes for 15 yards to Sam Green.
Very nice. They're in a rhythm right now.
They are.
Let them go. They're going to go quick. And that's probably a good thing, too, because Rogers seems a little aggressive. If you can go quick, kind of keep them off balance.
DJ King, the running back, stands to the left side of Thomas here on first down. 3:02 to play first quarter. From the Rogers 30-yard line, Thomas looking to throw right side. That pass is brought in. Luke Evans at the 20. Makes a man miss, makes another miss, gets forward near the 15. He's still not down. And they'll finally take him down just shy of the 15-yard line. But another First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville. The collection of receivers on this 9th grade team is really good. I
Yes.
like this group of guys.
Yes, this group's going to be fun to watch. Go through the years at the high school.
From the 15, DJ King gets the call, and he's going to be hitting the backfield and taken down for a loss.
You try a run there. Maybe if you catch him expecting a pass, might pop a run, but it's all right. Gives him something to think about defensively.
Tommy Lurie was the one who had the tackle that time for Rogers. Back to the 17-yard line. Second down and 12 here for Fayetteville as the clock runs. 2:10 to play in the first quarter. 4 wide off the right hash. Rogers came across, no flag. Thomas throws. It's caught. DJ King is going to be taken down near the 10. And it'll bring up third down for Fayetteville.
Yeah, they're a little on their heels right now.
So third down for Fayetteville. Purple Dogs need to get just past the 6-yard line. 3 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Third down and 4. Thomas takes the snap, throws left side. It's tipped and picked in the end zone. Back out across the 5. This may be a pick 6.
Nice.
Across the 30, the 40, midfield, broken tackle, 45, and finally down inside the 40 on the Fayetteville side of the field. It was intercepted by Escobar, and Huck Broyles was able to run him down. Evans got his hand on it, tipped it, and right into the hands of Escobar.
I was really surprised they blitzed in that situation, but they did, and they were able to get a hand on the pass. And do we have a flag somewhere?
There is a flag back on the 15-yard line.
Okay. Ooh, yeah,
If
there
the
it is.
play is allowed to stand, it would be a 62-yard return for the Mounties. Fayetteville's
Okay, a block in the back on Rogers, and if that's at the 15, that really changes things right now.
Fayetteville's defense comes out. Rogers going to get to hold on to the ball here, but that does flip the field about 50 yards or more.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
First quarter brought to you by Crossover Hardware and Rental, your local hardware store. Start right, start here.
Yeah, that was just a tough break. I mean, those tip passes, I think one of their guys tipped it, and our guy had a chance, and it kind of went off his tip. I mean, it was just one of those hot potatoes that didn't bounce our way, unfortunately.
So, first down for Rogers. They put the ball back on the 7.5-yard line. That is a
Big
55-yard swing First down, and here's a run up the middle. Broken
kidding.
tackle, gets across the 10 out to the 13-yard line. Jason Prater with the carry. Reed Meeks was in on the stop. Clock running with 56 seconds to play in the first quarter.
We're moving right along.
Corbin Williams actually made that last stop for Fayetteville. Second down here for the Mounties from their own 13. And here's a run again. Prater again gets to the 20. And Corbin Williams will take him down. A flag comes out at the end of this. This may be a face mask against Fayetteville.
I think you're right.
They'll put the ball down at the 22.
Oh, are they calling? Well, he made like a horse collar. Let's see what it is.
They're wave the flag
wave
off.
it off. Okay.
So it will be a first down, though, for the Mounties out to their own 22-yard line.
Okay, I think the back judge thought maybe it was a horse collar, and the side judge told him no, it was not, so they waved it off. Good job to get together and make sure the call is correct.
Two receivers right side, one to the left here for the Mounties from the 22. And here's a run. Prater gets to the 25, out to the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. Will Westmoreland took him down for Fayetteville. It's a gain of 5. And it brings up 2nd and 5. There's 12 seconds and counting on the clock. I don't know that Rogers is going to get another snap off in this quarter. And they're not. Down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and that is how the first quarter will end. Rogers leading Fayetteville 7-0. Mounties went down the field. Fayetteville went down the field too. Just an interception is the key to this game right now. Going to the second quarter, Purple Dogs down by 7. This is Purple Dog football.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Second quarter here in Rogers with Fayetteville trailing the Mounties 7-0. Second quarter brought to you by Dana Boring at Eagle Bank Mortgage. Now's the best time to kick off your goal of buying a home. Apply online today. DanaBoring.com, DanaBoring.com, and she and her team will get you to the end zone. Second down here for the Mounties from their own 27-yard line, and it's a quarterback keeper left side and near first down yardage. I think he's got it. Jansky took Wilkin down, but that should move the chains as he gets forward to the 32.
Yeah, just got enough.
Rogers getting good positive yardage on first down.
Yeah, both offenses are moving the ball pretty well. See the wind picking up as the flag blowing left to right as you look at the screen.
First down, and we've got a flag. They're going to blow the play dead. Going to be a false start against Rogers. Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas. First down and 15 after the flag for the Mounties. They put the ball down at the Rogers 27-yard line. Wilkin in the shotgun. He's got two receivers right side, one to the left. Takes the snap. He'll keep it left side. He's going to be hit at the line and taken down. Will Westmoreland, the first one there for Fayetteville, also in on the stop, Davey and Taylor. It'll be a gain of a yard up to the 28, but it's second and long.
Now we've seen that play a few times. It's not as deceptive as it was before.
Second and 14 here. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. 6:43 and counting before halftime. Wilkin takes the snap, looking to throw left side. It's caught, 35, and running out of bounds was Kason Hookfin. They'll mark him out at the 34-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and about 8 here for the Mounties.
Kind of a break. He went immediately out and didn't try to go up the field, so a short gain. 3rd and long. Ideal chance to get a stop. Get that ball back.
Mounties need to get to their own 42. They've got an empty backfield. Wilkin with 3 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Ball's on the left hash. Takes the snap. Fayetteville bringing pressure.
Oh,
He gets away from Westmoreland, ducks under another defender, now just throws it up and out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice.
Fayetteville brought about 3 waves of pressure right there. The last one was Jacob Jansky, and Wilkin had to throw it away. They'll punt.
Kind of surprised he got open enough to throw it away, but he did. So, all right, defense did their job. Now let's get a nice return, get some good field position here. Because we know the offense can move the ball, as evidenced by their first drive.
Wilkin back to punt, standing on about his own 25. Fayetteville brings pressure. And Lockhart's going to call for a fair catch at the 32-yard line. So that's where the Purple Dogs will start with their second possession. I want to tell you, Autoplex Collision Repairs committed to providing the best customer service through every step of the repair process. They've got locations throughout Northwest Arkansas, and you can visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today. Also want to tell you the Bank of Fayetteville is a bank in your corner and a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. Fayetteville on its own 32. 6:22 to play before halftime. Fayetteville down 7-0. Empty backfield. 2 receivers left side, 3 to the right. Remington Thomas throwing downfield. This is caught. Green has got it up to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a First Community Bank first down, a 13-yard gain by Sam Green.
Nice. And the offense just keeps moving the chains. Just got to finish the drive.
That's enough for a first down for the Bulldogs.
They're getting big chunks, too.
2 receivers left side, 2 to the right. Now they bring Broyles in motion. They'll hand it off in a bad exchange. DJ King did a good job getting a hold of that ball, got forward for 2, and now 2 flags come out at the end of the play.
Yeah. Boy, yeah, he was able to salvage something. That wasn't too bad, but, yeah, we'll see what these flags are.
A face mask penalty against Rogers. They took King down. Well, that's a frustrating play if you're Rogers. That's a play where you easily could have had a fumble and either recover it or lost yardage. And instead you pulled the ball carrier down by his face mask. It's going to be a First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville as they move the ball down to the Rogers 40-yard line.
Yeah, now
I actually think they may have misspotted it. I think it could be a couple of yards further upfield.
Okay.
Either way, first down for Fayetteville here from the 40. 2 receivers left side, 1 right. Now we've got flags, and this looks like an offside penalty. No, they're going to go Fayetteville for a false start on the right side.
Wow.
The Fayetteville players were so convinced it was on Rogers, they were walking forward.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody flinch.
I think they called it on Gabe Gallardo, and he looked at the referee as to say, what did I do?
Yeah, I don't blame him. Yeah, they definitely jumped, but I didn't see movement in white.
1st and 15. 2 receivers left side, 1 right. Fayetteville from the Rogers 45. Thomas, play action, quick pass out left side. Green caught it, but he fell down. No, they're going to say it's incomplete now. So they hit the turf. That's the difference in about a half yard.
It's amazing.
2nd and long.
It's amazing how a penalty can kind of kill the momentum you have in the drive. But it's still 2nd down, so we got a chance to make up for it.
So 2nd down here for the Purple Dogs. They need 15. 4 wide receivers. Remington Thomas throws. This one's caught by Green across the 35, 30. Green at the 25, and he'll be taken out of bounds. They'll say that he stepped out back at the 28-yard line. But that's 17 yards and another First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville. Purple Dogs on the move with 5:17 to play before the half.
Man, how many 10 yards plus plays have they had so far in this half? Quite a few. Big chunks.
Three receivers to the right side, one to the left. Thomas in the shotgun takes the snap. Quick pass, right side. Broyles has got this, gets under a defender, gets across the 20, and he'll fall forward to the 19-yard line with a 9-yard gain.
Boy, he's close.
Purple Dogs inside the Fayetteville Auto Park Toyota Chevy red zone with 2nd and 1 as the clock runs under 5 minutes to play before halftime. Fayetteville trying to tie this game down 7-0. Three receivers right side, one to the left. On 2nd down, Thomas looking to throw, rolling to his right. And now the play's starting to break down. He gets away, and now he's going to run across the 15. Thomas at the 10, lowers his shoulder across the 5. And this is going to be 1st and goal for Fayetteville as Remington Thomas rips off an angry run. 17 yards down to the Rogers 2.
Yeah, not only a first down, but, yeah, I mean, so often now we see the quarterback slide. So when they don't, they play it right. They get extra yards, and he did. Of course, he got hit pretty good, but first down.
First Community Bank first down here for Fayetteville from the 2-yard line. DJ King, the running back. We'll see if he gets the call. He does. Goes up the middle. Takes a big hit. Down at the 1-yard line.
Right on the doorstep.
Fayetteville changes personnel here. A tight end comes out. Huck Broyles, the receiver, comes back in.
Yeah, they're going to have to account for Huck.
Purple Dogs have 4 wide, 2 to the right side, 2 split out far to the left. Thomas in the shotgun takes the snap, play action, rolling right, looking to throw, being pressured. He just has to throw it away.
Oh.
Incomplete pass. There was plenty of pressure that time by the Mounties being applied by Archie Ryer. And now it's 3rd and goal from the 1.
Man, they're aggressive. They've sent the blitz quite often, that time from the left side, which was the short side of the field. And they're going to put it back on that right hash mark.
So 3:43 to play in the first quarter. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line here for Fayetteville. Luke Evans has checked in as the quarterback. He's a runner. They fake it to King. Evans goes up the middle.
Ooh.
He's stonewalled, and he's not going to get there. In fact, he might have lost a yard.
Nah, but they give him progress, well, to the 2.
Yeah, they'll say he's down at the 2, so it'll be 4th down and goal now for Fayetteville.
A little surprised they don't go to the wide side of the field, because when you go to the short side, sometimes if you can get that pressure, it's almost like another defender. You don't have as much room to run.
So Fayetteville 4th and goal from the 2-yard line here. They had 1st and goal at the 2 a few plays ago. Thomas in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide receivers. They bring Evans in motion, fake it to him. Thomas dumps it off to King. Touchdown, Fayetteville.
Great play design.
DJ King with the touchdown catch on 4th down. And with 3:03 to play in the half, the Purple Dogs are a PAT away from tying this thing up.
Boy, it was a really nice play design. Have the receiver come across in motion. You got to account for him, and everybody starts going that way, and the quarterback goes right. And they just slip out the tight end. Very nice.
Here's an Anchor Point extra point for comprehensive wealth management. Call Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. And they missed it. Huck Broyles pushed it to the right. And so Fayetteville is going to be a point down here still. The new score here is Rogers 7, Fayetteville 6. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. 3:03 to play in the first half. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
A GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza
when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow Mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
3:03 to play in the second quarter. Fayetteville's kickoff went out of bounds, so Rogers will get to start this drive at its own 35-yard line. Mellow Mushroom's home to great pizza, salads, and calzones, plus a full bar with 27 drafts on tap. Locally owned and operated since 2008 at 1460 East Augustine Lane, mellowmushroom.com. Also want to tell you about United Country NWA Real Estate. They've been serving Fayetteville as well as Madison and Washington County since 1928, selling homes, farms, recreational properties, and land. They're a proud supporter of the Purple Dogs, and you can visit them online at nwahomeandfarm.com.
Both
Rogers
teams with 3 timeouts, sorry.
starting this drive from its own 35. And here's a run, right side, across the 40. Boy, they're getting a good push every first down. They get up to the 41-yard line. Jaden Pino on the carry that time for Rogers. That'll bring up second down.
You know, for as much as both offenses are moving the ball up and down the field, it's a little surprising the score's only 7-6.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Second down and 4 here for the Mounties. Here's another carry by Pina. This time he's hit at the line. He'll get a couple of yards, but he's not going to get to the first down marker. Nice job that time by Will Westmoreland to come up and make the stop. They'll put it down at the 43. It'll be 3rd down and 2 from there.
See if we get a stop here if you take the timeout. Big play. Boy, it's a long 3.
3rd down. We'll call it 2. It's at the 43, so they need to get to the 45-yard line. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left, tight end left. Wilkin takes the snap. It's going to give it to Pina again. He gets hit in the backfield, and I don't think he's going to get there. Westmoreland hit him again off the edge. He's taken down by Gavin Dozier and others, and he's only going to get back to the 43-yard line. It's 4th and 2, and decision time for the Mounties.
Boy, I wasn't sure if he got back to the line of scrimmage, but they're going to give him a yard.
Fayetteville does not take the timeout. They're going to let the clock run down here. Rogers is, and then maybe make a decision. If they run it all the way down, there'll be about a minute 1, minute 2 left in the half. Still 10 seconds left on the play clock. And they're clearly going to run this thing down and then discuss it. And there's the timeout with a minute 2 to play in the first half. We want to tell you the Purple Dogs bring their best to the field each night, and Crane Buick GMC in Springdale brings their best every day as well. Best selection on new and pre-owned vehicles from trucks to SUVs like GMC Sierra, Yukon, and Acadia, Buick Encore and Vision. The best inventory at the best prices and the best service hands down. Save thousands and lower your payments every single day. For all your vehicle needs, Crane Buick GMC in Springdale. Kind of interesting, there are 2 clocks. There's one on the scoreboard, and then there's a clock underneath it. One says 101 and one says 102.
Yeah, I just noticed that. That is unusual. Yeah. So which one's the correct one, you think?
The Cowboys could have used that clock last night.
Yeah, true.
So it looks like Rogers is going to line up to go for this, Blair. Wilkin is in the shotgun with 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Now, remember, he is also their punter. Wonder if maybe they pooch it here. And here's the snap. Wilkin's going to run left side. He's got the first down across the 45. Fayetteville had a chance to get him, but couldn't pull him down. Williams and Anthony Smith combined for the stop up at the 46-yard line, and now the clock will run again. 52 seconds to play in the half. See what kind of urgency Rogers shows here. 4 wide receivers from its own 47-yard line. Wilkin takes it, looking to throw deep downfield. He's got a receiver open. This is Hookfin at the 35 of Fayetteville, the 30, the 25, and taken down at the 21-yard line by Westmoreland. 34 seconds to play. Rogers is not using a timeout.
Yeah, a little surprised. Of course, they stopped the clock, and now there they go.
Fayetteville took a timeout.
Okay.
Yeah, Fayetteville took a timeout maybe to slow things down, give the defensive players a little bit of a breath. 30 seconds to play before halftime. Purple Dogs are down 7-6, and this is Fayetteville football.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
30 seconds to play before halftime. Fayetteville down 7-6. First down here for Rogers from the Fayetteville 21-yard line. Wilkin throwing over the middle, and that pass is caught for a touchdown. Boy, I thought Fayetteville might be able to pick that, but instead he just dropped it right in the bucket. And Joseph Young with a touchdown catch. That's his second one of the game.
Yeah, it was a really impressive pass. Thought the coverage was pretty good. He had all sorts of time. We weren't able to get any pressure on him.
So Hernandez comes out to kick the extra point again. This would put the Mounties up by 8 with 24 seconds to play before halftime. Here's a snap. The ball's down. The kick is on the way, and it's good. And with 24 seconds to play in the first half, the new score here at Whitey Smith Stadium is Rogers 14, Fayetteville 6. This is Purple Dog football.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
24 seconds to play in the first half. Fayetteville trailing Rogers 14-6. Purple Dogs have 2 timeouts remaining. We'll see how aggressive they are. Remember, Fayetteville gets the ball first in the second half, too.
Yeah, might depend on if we get a big return or not. But we've seen the sky kick. We're up almost like we're expecting an onside kick because we only have the one man deep.
Evans back deep for Fayetteville, but he's only standing on about the 20.
Yeah, they sky kicked everything.
Hernandez, the kicker for the Mounties. Hernandez puts a short kick into the ball. This will be fielded at the 35, and just falling down is Lockhart.
Yeah.
Takes a second off of the clock. And Fayetteville has 23 seconds to play in the half. Again, Fayetteville gets the ball first in the second half.
Well, the offense has been able to, move the sticks pretty well. So see if they take a shot or not.
4 wide here for Fayetteville. They'll put the ball down at the 35. Remington Thomas takes it. Play action. Looking deep downfield. Here's the shot. Looking for Lockhart, and it is incomplete. Lockhart put up his left hand. Couldn't bring it in. And we're down to 10 seconds to play in the half.
Yeah, run it again. We'll run something similar, a little wrinkle.
Lockhart, who just ran about 60 yards down the field, just now getting back to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Here's a quick pass out, caught by Broyles. Broyles at the 40, 45. Huck Broyles gets to midfield, and then he'll be taken down right at the 49-yard line. 1 second left on the clock. Does Fayetteville take a timeout or no? It does not look like the Purple Dogs are going to.
No.
Oh, there it is. They do take 1 timeout.
Okay.
They take a timeout with 1 second left.
Yeah, that's one. I don't know if it behooves you to try to get out of bounds there or not.
That was the First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville on that 14-yard gain by Huck Broyles. And so we saw Lockhart get behind the defense. We've seen Thomas. He's got a good arm. I don't know that he can get it 55 yards in the air, but he can get it far enough down there that if Lockhart can get behind a defensive back, he might be able to score. Not just him. They've got 2 or 3 receivers who have got that kind of capability.
You almost wonder, too, if you send a couple, send like 3 deep and have somebody drag across the middle. There's all sorts of options, and we have good coaches, and they'll come up with a good scheme.
So Fayetteville will come out here with 4 wide.
I think there's an advantage when they play so deep like this, too, defensively. You can get a big head of steam going.
Rogers, they've got pretty much everybody back, just 3 up on the line. Everybody else is way back. They'll just throw it out left side here. Lockhart will see what he can do at the 40, 35, 30, and he'll be pulled down. The ball came out at the end. And Rogers is going to return or recover this fumble at the 29-yard line, and that will be the end of the first half. It'll be a 10-minute halftime. We'll be back in just a bit with more Fayetteville football on the Purple Dog Sports Network.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow Mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane Cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepper-phony. Get it? Pepper-phony.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane Cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepper-phony. Get it? Pepper-phony.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Hey, we're back in Rogers, getting ready to start the third quarter. Second half kickoff brought to you by Square One Trust Incorporated, a wood truss manufacturing facility serving Northwest Arkansas, Southwest Missouri, and Eastern Oklahoma. SquareOneTrust.com. Here's the kick. Luke Evans will take it on a bounce at the 18-yard line, gets back across the 30,
Go,
35,
go.
40, and
Ooh.
Evans gets a hard hit over on the Fayetteville sideline. And they'll mark him out at about the 42, maybe the 43-yard line, taken down that time by Ryan Centellin.
Quite the hit.
Marking at the 42, and that's where Fayetteville will start 1st and 10. Third quarter brought to you by Nutriment. Call Nutriment today for all your lawn service needs, 479-365-2222. Nutriment's a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. And Fayetteville's going to jump. Yep. Huck Broyles just misread it just a little bit.
Yeah.
That ball start's going to make it 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs.
So 1st and 15 here for Fayetteville from the 37. Quick pass out left side. Lockhart's got it, gets to the 40, and then he'll be taken down after a gain of 3.
Pass was complete to number 5, Jason Lockhart.
Got lost in the shadows there.
Second down and 12 here for Fayetteville. 7:35 to play third quarter. Purple Dogs trailing 14-6. 2 receivers to both sides. Now they bring Lockhart in motion. Lockhart's going to get it on an end around, but he's going to be taken down to the backfield. Yeah. They'll finally blow this play dead at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 3, and it's going to be 3rd down and 15.
Just didn't fool anybody on that one.
He was stopped by number 89, Archie Raher.
4 wide for Fayetteville here on 3rd and 15. Purple Dogs need to get to the Rogers 48. Thomas looks over toward the sideline. He's still got 15 on the play clock. Here's the snap. 3-man rush. Thomas steps up, throws over the middle. What a catch by Sam Green on the Rogers side of the field at the 43-yard line. A First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs. A 20-yard strike on 3rd and 15.
Boy, and Remington took a pretty good hit, too, but delivered a strike.
That's going to be a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
From the 43, Thomas looking right side. Now he has to dump it off, and Evans just knocks it down. They're trying to set up a screen to the right side, and Rogers had read it well. And, you know, Evans was a quarterback at Woodland last year, and Thomas was the quarterback at Ramey. And you could kind of see the old quarterback high IQ jump in right there where he just batted that ball down. He knew what was happening.
Oh, yeah. Smart play.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here on 2nd and 10. Thomas looking left side. Breaks down. Man. He's sacked.
Boy, he did not see that one coming.
And he was sacked that time by Thomas Ingram. It'll be a loss of 7 back to the 50, and Fayetteville's facing 3rd and long again.
Picked it up last time.
Converted 3rd and 15 with a 20-yard gain on just a few plays ago. 3rd and 17 here. 5 wide, empty backfield. Ball's in the middle of the field as we go under 6 minutes to play third quarter. Thomas takes the snap. Looking to throw left side. The pass is caught. Lockhart across the 40. He'll be short of the 1st down, but he gets him a lot of yards down to the 37. Gain of 13, and it'll be 4th and 4. And now if you're Fayetteville, you're certainly within range of going for it.
Yeah, I think they're going. The offense stayed on the field.
3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left here for Fayetteville. King is in as the running back, and now Thomas in the shotgun. 4th down and 4. Thomas looking right side, hit as he threw, and what a catch by Green again.
Wow.
Green took a lick. Thomas took a lick, letting it go, but it's going to be a 1st down for Fayetteville down to the 24-yard line. He has thrown a couple of big-time strikes on this drive.
Yeah, he's taking a couple big-time hits as he released them, too. Really nice job.
First Community Bank 1st down here for Fayetteville after that 14-yard completion to Sam Green. 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Under 5 minutes to play third quarter. Thomas throws right side. It is caught inside the 20 and down to about the 18-yard line. Evans with the catch. It's a 5-yard gain, and the Purple Dogs are inside the Fayetteville Auto Park Toyota Chevy red zone.
All right, let's punch this one in.
He's pushed out by number 24, Xavier Escobar. That's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Mounties.
2 receivers left side, 1 right here for Fayetteville on 2nd and 5. King, the running back, he'll get the call on 2nd down, bounces outside, left side, gets a block across the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Fayetteville. DJ King goes in untouched from 18 yards out, and Fayetteville's within 2. They will leave the offense out on the field.
Whoops. I got too excited and hit my score twice. You only have 12. I'm sorry.
This is an anchor point 2-point conversion. When it's time to turn your retirement dreams into reality, call Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. Fayetteville's got 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Thomas stays in as the quarterback in the shotgun. King is running back. Here's the play, rolling right, throws, and it is caught. The 2-point conversion is good. Hug Broyles makes the catch in the front corner of the end zone. And with 4:41 to play in the 3rd quarter, the Purple Dogs have tied the game. Or hold on, there's a flag on the field.
Oh, no.
There is a flag out on the field.
Yeah, right there. It's in the end zone.
And they're going to get Fayetteville for an illegal receiver downfield. They had a lineman downfield.
Okay, so I got to take the score off.
And so Fayetteville looked like they had just tied the game. Now they're going to move the ball back to the 8-yard line and see if they can do it again.
Well, it does give your receivers a little more room to roam, but
this is another anchor point 2-point conversion, anchorpointadvisors.com. This time Fayetteville, same formation, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Thomas takes the snap, looking left, and that ball was batted, and it's caught. I don't know if Rogers, were they not able to return it? He just stopped, and they blew the play dead. It was picked. It was tipped and picked.
Wow.
It was intercepted by one of their big linemen, Zyrick Owens. 2-point conversion is no good, and so with 4:41 to play in the 3rd quarter, touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin, State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. The new score, Fayetteville trailing Rogers 14-12. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Now we're back here in Rogers. Here's a kick return for the Mounties. That's going to go from the 25 out near the 40-yard line. Trey Williams on the return that time for Rogers.
Sorry for the break running long. They were taking 60 minutes earlier, but they're not now. All right, we need to stop.
So first down here for Rogers with 4:33 to play in the 3rd quarter. Mounties leading Fayetteville 14-12. Connor Wilkin, the quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap. Here's the give up the middle. Big hole across the 40, 45, and out to the 46-yard line. That was Pina on the carry. Making the stop for Fayetteville that time was Louis Kelso. Gain of 7 yards. It brings up 2nd down and 3.
And they're trying to work a little clock right now. Slow it down.
3:51 to play 3rd quarter. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. And here's a run up the middle, and that's going to be short of the 1st down, up to the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Shiree with the carry that time for the Mounties.
What's a big play here?
Burkett made the stop for Fayetteville.
Big 3rd and 1. Let's see if we can get the stop.
Two receivers to the right side, one to the left here for Rogers on 3rd down and a yard. 3:11 to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wilkin, going to keep it going left side. He's got the first down across midfield down to the Fayetteville 49. Matthew Gonzalez made the stop.
Seems like every time they get in a big spot like that, they run the quarterback to the left.
Not a whole lot of possessions in this game. Both of these teams have been using the clock. Two receivers right side, one to the left here on 1st and 10 for Rogers from the Fayetteville 49. Here's a give, and this will be 2, maybe 3 yards as they get forward to the 47-yard line. Shiree on the carry again. Burkett made the stop for Fayetteville. They'll give him 3 up to the 46 at 2nd and 7.
Boy, I like running up the middle. They have not run to the right much. It's usually up the middle or to the left.
2:15 and counting, 3rd quarter.
Beware a pass. They like to pop them in every now and then.
Two receivers left side, one to the right. Shotgun formation. Here's a give, and this is a big run. This is Pina. Gets across the 40 down to the 38. And that's going to be another first down. Williams and Kelso combined to make the stop.
Did the receiver on the left side not jump? Boy, it looked like he started maybe just a skosh early before the ball was snapped.
Minute 44, 3rd quarter, first down for Rogers from the Fayetteville 38. Think about Rogers, you think about him throwing the ball a little bit more than this team does. This is very run heavy. Here's a pitch. Hook Van gets to the 30, and he'll get down to the 29 before he's taken down by Kelso. Also in on the stop that time for Fayetteville was Hudson Cochran. 9-yard gain. It brings up 2nd and 1.
It's kind of sneaky. That was a forward pitch, too.
They don't have to throw the ball whenever they're getting so many yards running it on first down.
No, we haven't been able to stop them, so might as well keep doing it until we force them to try something else.
2nd down and 1 here for the Mounties as we go under a minute to play 3rd quarter. Wilkin takes a snap. Here's the give. Pina gets across the 25, and this is going to be another first down. Kelso brought him down at the 22, but Rogers gets 7 more. It looks like they're wearing down the Fayetteville front 7.
Yeah, they are. They're just busting big holes right up the middle of our defensive line. They're getting the leverage and they're able to make good blocks.
So 2 receivers left side, one to the right here for Rogers. They put the ball down at the 23 of Fayetteville. 27 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. This may be the final play of the quarter. Here's a give. Pina starts up the middle, goes right, gets across the 20, and he'll push his way forward to about the 16. Did the ball come out?
I think it did, yeah. I see
Rogers,
the beanbag.
yeah, the Rogers Young, the receiver, came away with it. 2 beanbags came out. That came out. Young fell on it in the middle of about 6 Fayetteville defenders. Rogers dodged the bullet there.
Yeah. Don't they normally throw the beanbag, though, where the ball comes out?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Rogers will go to the 4th quarter, leading Fayetteville 14-12. We'll have it in just a moment. This is Purple Dog Football.
A GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepper phony. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Everett Infinity of Northwest Arkansas, your hometown luxury dealership right here in Rogers. Everett Infinity's proud support Fayetteville High School football from the first kickoff to the final whistle. Visit them today in Rogers or online at infinitynwa.com. Everett Infinity of Northwest Arkansas, discover the difference.
Well, we need to get a stop. We cannot afford to go down 2 scores. Well, yeah. It'd be interesting to see what they do if they do punch it in, if they go for 2 or not. But we just need to stop, period.
2nd and 3 here for the Mounties from the Fayetteville 16. Wilkin goes play action. Now he'll keep it running right side across the 15. He's going to be flung out of bounds by Jansky, but I think he's going to have first down yardage.
Yeah, you got it. I should leave the math to you.
They'll mark him down actually at the 11, so it'll be a 5-yard gain and another first down.
That's enough for our Rogers Mounties.
2 receivers left side, 1 to the right here for the Mounties. Another touchdown would make it awfully hard on Fayetteville to come back. Down 9 with under 8 minutes to go. 2 receivers left side, and here's a run. Pina up the middle. He'll get to the 5, pushing the pile forward, and this is going to be an 8-yard gain up to the 3. Be 2nd and 2.
Boy, you just think they're just going to continue to pound it up the middle. Was it Pena that had to come out?
26, Jaden Pino was the ball carrier.
4 wide for Rogers. They go empty backfield here. Might want to watch the quarterback keeper.
Yep.
Wilkin takes the snap. It is a quarterback keeper. Goes left side. He's hit. He's going to be driven down, but did he get the first down? He's awfully close. I don't know that he got there. He's taken down that time by Low Garrett. It'll bring up 3rd down and a yard as they put the ball down at the 2.
Okay.
Clock keeps running. 6:48 to play. Rogers not in any hurry here.
No.
Knowing that they could punch it in or even get a first down without scoring.
All right, 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen.
Fayetteville needs a negative yardage play here.
Yep, in a big way. Turnover would be even better.
And now Rogers is going to take a timeout.
Yeah.
We're going to take a timeout and talk about it. 6:25 to play in the 4th quarter. Autoplex Collision Repair is committed to providing the best customer service through every step of the repair process. With locations throughout Northwest Arkansas, visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today. 6:25 to play. Fayetteville trailing 14-12. This is Purple Dog football.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
Bank of Fayetteville, a bank in your corner and a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. Fayetteville trailing Rogers 14-12. 6:25 to play. The Mounties are facing 3rd down and 1 at the Fayetteville 2-yard line. Big moment in this game. Wilkin, the quarterback, is going to go empty again. But they have 2 tight ends, and this is kind of the telltale, I think, that it's going to be a quarterback run.
Yep.
And there's all kinds of movement, and I think that Rogers moved. Yeah, it's going to be a false start against the Mounties.
Oh, that's big. That is big.
So that'll change maybe their play call here. Instead of 3rd and 1, it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Boy, it helps us out immensely.
Tight end comes out. Pina, one of the running backs, goes back in. Or a correction, that's Prater who's going in, Kason Prater.
Still think they're going to run it.
Hookfin also lined up in the backfield. They've got two running backs, one to each side of the quarterback. Wilkin takes the snap. They give it to Prater going left side. He didn't get anything. In fact, he may have lost a yard.
Nice.
Back to the 7-yard line. Reed Meeks was the first one there for Fayetteville. Also looked like Gavin Dozier was in on the stop. So now it's 4th down, and we'll see what Rogers decides to do. They seem like they've got a decent kicker, but this right here would be about a 24-yard attempt.
Yeah, but then that makes it what, 5?
Yeah, 4th down and 6 from here. They're going to keep the offense out there. Big play now.
Yeah. I don't know if the field goal really does you a whole lot, but
3 receivers to the right side, 2 receivers to the left on 4th down and 6. Mounties can get a first down at the 1. Wilkin throws over the middle, and it is caught for another touchdown. It's Young again, his 3rd touchdown catch of the game. Now an awfully big extra point, as it would give Rogers a 2-possession lead.
Boy, he just got us in the middle.
Juan Hernandez on to attempt an extra point. Ball's down, the kick is up, and it's good. And with 5:38 to play, Rogers has gone up by 2 scorers. The score here at Whitey Smith Stadium, Rogers 21, Fayetteville 12. This is Purple Dog football.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Mellow Mushroom, home to great pizzas, salads, and calzones, plus a full bar with 27 drafts on tap. Locally owned and operated since 2008 at 1460 East Augustine Lane, mellowmushroom.com. 5:38 to play, 4th quarter. Fayetteville trailing Rogers in the freshman game, 21-12. Purple Dogs getting ready to receive a kickoff after the Mounties scored on a 4th and 6 touchdown conversion.
Man, you got to think they're going to sky kick this once again. Almost wouldn't be surprised if they try to kick it deep with us thinking they're going to sky kick it, make us go chase it with just one guy back.
This is Luke Evans back deep as Hernandez gets ready to kick it away for Rogers. And it's going to be a little squib kick, and that's going to bounce at the 30 and be taken at the 25. Evans going back to the right side, gets a block. He's got some room across the 30, 35, 40, and Evans will get forward to the 41-yard line. That's where Fayetteville will start with 5:28 to play in the 4th quarter. United Country NWA Real Estate's been serving Fayetteville as well as Madison and Washington County since 1928, selling homes, farms, recreational properties, and land. Proud supporter of the Purple Dogs. Visit them online at nwahomeandfarm.com.
All right, let's go.
4 wide receivers for Fayetteville from its own 41. Remington Thomas takes the snap out of the shotgun. Here's a pass left side. Lockhart's got it, spins around past midfield, and he'll get forward to the Rogers 42 before he's taken down. They'll give him the 41, actually, so it'll be a gain of 18 and a First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville.
Nicely done. Let's keep doing that.
Fayetteville up to the ball quickly. 3 receivers right side, 1 left. Thomas takes the snap out of the shotgun, rolls to his right, dumps it off. That pass is tipped and caught. It was caught by Sam Green. It could have easily been intercepted, but Green makes a catch in traffic.
How did he catch that?
Up to the 36. It's a 5-yard gain.
Wow. That was an amazing catch.
4:48 and counting. Fayetteville trying to score here quickly, see if they can get the ball back. 3 receivers to the left side, 2 to the right. Empty backfield for the Purple Dogs. Thomas takes the snap. Look like Rogers jumped, no flag. Here's a catch.
Nice.
Green left side across the 30, gets forward across the, well, they'll say he stepped out of bounds at the 26.
Which is good.
But it is a First Community Bank first down, a 10-yard gain that time for Sam Green.
Very nice play design. Little screen and allow the other receiver to set the block, get around the edge.
Clock stops with 4:28 to play on the run out of bounds. First down here for Fayetteville. 3 receivers left side, 1 to the right, off the left hash. Thomas in the shotgun takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking deep downfield.
Yes.
He's got a receiver behind the defense. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Luke Evans with a touchdown catch, and the Purple Dogs got the quick strike they needed. They're back within 3.
Nice. Okay, being back within 3, do you go for 2 or
They're going to leave the offense out on the field. This will be an anchor point. 2-point conversion when it's time to turn your retirement dreams into reality. Call Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. Now they're going to change things up, and this will turn into an Anchor Point extra point. Everything else still works.
Yep.
But now Huck Broyles comes out to attempt an extra point. Oh, it's a high snap. Low Garrett's going to roll to his right, trying to make something happen. Low running to the left now. He's back at the 20, the 15, and he'll get licked out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. And the extra point is no good. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurers, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. 4:23 to play, and Fayetteville trailing Rogers 21-18. This is Purple Dog football.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Purple Dog football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas. 4:23 to play. Purple Dogs trailing Rogers 21-18. Both teams have scored 3 touchdowns, but the extra points have been the difference in this game. Fayetteville missed one. They missed a 2-point conversion. Actually had a 2-point conversion that was good, erased by a penalty. And then they had a botched snap a moment ago.
I think something's up. He needed his tee, but they were huddled up before they came on, so it wouldn't shock me if we maybe tried to. Of course, Rogers is up.
Did Huck Broyles come out with 2 different tees? He's thrown one back
changed,
behind the play. This is different. We'll see what Fayetteville decides to do. Are they going to try to onside this?
I think so. Yep.
And it is an onside kick. It takes a bounce and it hits a Fayetteville player, but I think Rogers might have been able to get on it.
Boy, I can't tell.
Fayetteville thinks they got it.
They're jumping around.
Still no signal. Fayetteville's come away with this football, though.
Still no signal. Oh, I think they're going to give it to Rogers because the Fayetteville coaches are irate. Oh, they're saying it didn't go 10 yards, but it looked like it hit a Rogers player.
Now a flag has come out. I think they're going to get a Rogers coach for a
Oh, wow. He's way out on the field.
Penalty. They have not said who's got the football, have they?
Oh, now they're saying it. Now he's pointing it to Rogers.
Louis Kelso came out of there with the football for Fayetteville. They're going to give Rogers the ball, though.
Oh, both coaching staffs are not happy. There was very delayed signal. I think they're saying it didn't go 10 yards, but it hit a player. It hit Rogers' player, didn't it? I don't know.
I thought it went 10 yards. I really did.
Yeah, it looked like it got across the 50. And then it looked like it went off a Rogers player at first. Well, so did they pick up the flag?
I gave him a sideline warning.
Oh, you gotta love the sideline warning.
So all that excitement for nothing. Rogers is going to get the ball at midfield with 4:18 to play. Fayetteville still got all the 3 of its timeouts, but the way Rogers has been running the ball on first down, Fayetteville's got to come up with a play right here.
We got to get a stop.
Prater is the ball carrier, or the running back, I should say, and he stands next to Wilkin, the quarterback. Takes the snap. Prater's going to get the call, goes right side, broke a tackle, and he'll get forward for a couple. Dozier makes the stop for the Purple Dogs at the 47 on the Fayetteville side of the field. Fayetteville holding on to the timeouts for now. Clock running with 3:51 to play.
You come that far out on the field, I think that's more than a sideline warning. You know, if you come out to the numbers,
it's more like a midfield logo warning.
Yeah, it's. I think once you get to the numbers, the warning should become a penalty.
7 seconds on the play clock as Rogers gets up to the line here. They got to get this snap off quick. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They just do get it. Wilkin's going to go right side. Wilkin gets a block to the 45, and then he'll be pushed backward.
There we go.
Jacob Jansky with the stop that time for Fayetteville. It's a gain of 3 up to the 44. Brings up 3rd down and 4, and the clock will run to 3 minutes before Rogers takes another snap.
Yeah, I think you can get a stop here. You definitely a little
probably 4 down territory, I would think, for Rogers, unless this play just goes terrible.
Yeah.
Still 20 on the play clock. It'll be about 2.5 minutes before the Mounties have to take this snap.
Yeah, if nothing else, just to burn some clock.
From the 44-yard line, Wilkin will go in the shotgun. Prater stays in as the running back. Wilkin takes the snap. It's a quarterback keeper right side, and he's got a first down across the 40, down near the 35-yard line. And now we got some pushing and shoving. They're going to get Fayetteville for a penalty. But, you know, here's the deal, Blair. The Rogers player came and picked Gonzalez up off the pile, and you're not supposed to be able to do that. But they're going to get Gonzalez for pushing back. I think this is going to be 15 on Fayetteville. Yeah. Oh,
offsetting penalties.
Yeah, they've called offsetting penalties. Well, so it'll be a first down still for Rogers with 2:29, and now Fayetteville's going to have to start thinking about using those timeouts.
Yeah. You cannot let them get another first down. Well, sure. I mean, you just got to bow up and stop the run here. I can't imagine they would try to pass.
Fayetteville not taking a timeout here after that first down. Kind of surprised by that. They're going to let this clock run down inside of 2 minutes before Rogers has to take another snap.
Wow. Can they? Boy, it's going to be close. They might be able to just run this thing out. Yeah, we're going to have to burn timeout.
Yeah, it's one more first down, and Rogers will win this game. Wilkin in the shotgun, taking the play clock down inside of 5 seconds. Takes the snap. Here's the give. And a big hole. Prater broke a tackle across the 30, gets forward past the 25. Masada Williams took him down at the 22, and now Fayetteville has to take its timeouts. And Purple Dogs take that first timeout with 1:44 to play.
Yeah, 4 seconds ran off before they got the timeout called.
Purple Dogs bring their best to the field each night. Crane Buick GMC in Springdale brings their best every day as well. Best selection on new and pre-owned vehicles from trucks to SUVs like GMC Sierra, Yukon, Acadia, Buick Encore, and Envision. The best inventory at the best prices and the best service hands down. Save thousands and lower your payments every single day for all your vehicle needs. Crane Buick GMC in Springdale. So Fayetteville got a timeout after that first down. Let's just kind of play this out. If they get a timeout after the first down snap, they would have one more timeout left for after the second down snap, and then you might be able to get the ball back with 40, 50 seconds to play.
Yeah, but you're going to have to get a stop, too. I mean, that's the thing we've kind of struggled with tonight is getting that stop. And they've just been running it right at us.
So Connor Wilkin in the shotgun with Prater as running back from the Fayetteville 22. Two receivers to the left side, one to the right. They give it to Prater running right side. He's hit the backfield, spun around, and finally taken down at the 20. Reed Meeks made the stop that time for Fayetteville. Fayetteville's not going to take its timeout after this one. They're going to save them for after second and third down.
Okay. But they're going to be able to get it under a minute.
Yeah, they'll be able to take this down to about 56, 57 seconds before they have to take another snap. Clock at 1:15 and counting now. It'll be second down and we'll call it 8, even though maybe 7. They put the ball up to the 19-yard line. Down to 8 on the play clock, and now they get ready to take the snap. 5 on the play clock, 4 seconds. Wilkin on 1 second just does get it off, and he'll keep it right side. This is going to be a first down inside the 10. He gives himself up, and that'll probably be the ball game. Fayetteville just unable to stop the run game from that quarterback tonight, and now the Mounties should be able just to take a knee and get out of here with a win. Fayetteville not going to take the timeout?
No. Not going to be able to stop the clock enough times.
They do finally take the timeout with 40 seconds left, but I don't really know what that accomplishes. Rogers can just take a knee once or twice and win this game.
Most likely a teaching moment, I would think. But, yeah, just could not stop the run game tonight of the Mounties. So, first loss for the freshmen this year.
I don't know. I mean, there's different ways to think about this. Do you take timeouts and maybe hope that they fumble? That's
stranger things.
It's unlikely, but you never know.
Yep, that's true. You never know. You got to play the whistle. Play the whistle and play the scoreboard until they tell you the game. Until they actually tell you the game is over. Stranger things have happened. Looks like victory formation, though, out of the shotgun.
And Wilkin will take the snap, and he'll take the knee. Fayetteville still got that one timeout left. We'll see if the Purple Dogs take it. Doesn't look like they're going to. 33 seconds and counting. Fayetteville players and Rogers players lining up at midfield. And the Mounties are going to beat the Fayetteville Purple Dogs in this 9th grade game by a final score tonight of 21-18. JV players for both teams are approaching the end zones. Fayetteville players already lined up in the end zone. Rogers players coming out from inside their practice facility.
Yeah, everybody's still at the line of scrimmage, so a
little bit of a standoff here. I don't know why. They don't have to take another snap.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
The game's over. Rogers wins 21-18. We'll have the JV game coming up here within about 10 to 15 minutes. Hope to see you then. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane Cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepper-phony. Get it? Pepper-phony.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow Mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
And we're here in Rogers as we get ready for the start of a JV game between the Fayetteville Purple Dogs and the Rogers Mounties. Two teams, varsity teams, will play on a Friday night down at Harmon Field. It's homecoming week in Fayetteville. By the way, if you've never been to the Fayetteville Homecoming Parade, it's going to be Wednesday afternoon at 5:30. I would recommend you go.
Should be a good time. Hopefully the weather will be wonderful. Oh, our official, waiting on our officials.
Yeah, I think they were late coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, it's a little jaunt from the locker room to the field.
Fayetteville's going to get the ball first here in the first quarter. Opening kickoff brought to you by Square One Trust Incorporated, focused on providing a quality product with quality services. Square One Trust Incorporated is a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. Learn more at squareonetrust.com. It's a short kick, and it will be fielded at the 24, and his knee was down before he could take off running.
Okay.
That was Jabron Avent. And so Fayetteville will start here at its own 23-yard line is where they'll say he was down. First quarter brought to you by Crossover Hardware and Rental, your local hardware store. Start right, start here. Fayetteville will start at its own 23. The Purple Dog JV team, undefeated this year.
Yep.
4-0. Or 3-0, I should say, after beating Springdale 17-0 last week. Three receivers to the right side, one to the left on first down. Cole Rogers throws high. That's tipped a couple of times, and it was nearly picked. Boy, that was a dangerous play to start this game off. Nearly intercepted that time. That'll bring up second down.
All right, let's get this thing going here. We're taking a while to respot the ball.
Mm-hmm. Second down. Here's a run up the middle, and there's nothing there. The ball came out. There's a fumble, and Rogers thinks they have it. And we'll see what they call.
No signal yet.
And it is Rogers football. The Mounties came away with it. My goodness, not a good start that time for Fayetteville at all.
No. That is not what we wanted.
Well, so Fayetteville putting a bind here to start this game. The Mounties will start at the Fayetteville 21-yard line.
Need the defense to rise up now.
First down for the Mounties from the Fayetteville 21. Shotgun, here's a give across the 20. Broken tackle, falling forward to about the 16-yard line.
Had him bottled up, and he got loose.
16-yard line, second down.
Javen Shade, the running back. On second down from the 16-yard line, here's the give. Shade gets across the 10 down to the 9. It'll be first down for the Mounties.
They're just pounding the ball, aren't they? Old school. The quarterback runs over to the sideline to get the signal.
Jagger Blockberger is the quarterback for Rogers. He's good. We've seen him for a couple of years now.
Yeah, very talented.
He and Cade Rogers, who's the quarterback for Fayetteville, they actually played a conference championship game on this field against each other 2 years ago.
It was a great game.
Elmwood and Woodland. Here's a run, and Shade's going to go right side. He breaks the tackle, and he'll get forward near the 5-yard line.
Man, how did he get loose? I thought we had him bottled up, Matt, and he scooted right out of there.
Mike Stout took him down for the Purple Dogs. There is a flag down at the 9-yard line.
Yep.
This is thrown where you would think it might be a hold against Rogers. Well, a face mask on Fayetteville instead is the call. And so that'll move Rogers half a distance to the goal. And it'll be first and goal here for Rogers.
Not good.
Penalty, the ball's placed on the 3-yard line. First down, Mounties.
8:05 and counting first quarter, first and goal here.
Power right.
Blockberger, the quarterback, takes the snap. He'll keep it running right side. Blockberger gets near the goal line. Did he get in?
I don't think he did.
Yes, he did. Touchdown for Rogers.
I'm not sure he's the one that knocked the pylon loose, though.
Jagger Blockberger goes in from 3 yards out. And the Mounties go up, taking advantage of that turnover with 7:52 to play.
Big scrum at the goal line, and the pylon went flying. And,
So here's an extra point attempt for the Mounties. Put the ball down. The kick is on the way. And the extra point is good by Juan Shapiro. 7:52 to play in the first quarter. Rogers leading Fayetteville 7-0. This is Purple Dog football.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
$7:52 to play first quarter. Fayetteville trailing Rogers 7-0. Purple Dogs getting ready to return another kick here.
Just emailed it.
After the Mounties scored on a short drive. Took over at the 21-yard line after a fumble. Here's Shapiro going to kick it away. And this is a short kick. It will be fielded at the 27-yard line, back across the 30. This is Avent trying to make something happen. Reverses his field, going right side, 35, 40. Nice. Avent's going to get past the 45 and down to the 46-yard line. Nice return that time by Jabron Avent.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Fayetteville, or Avent played for Fayetteville Friday night a little bit during that game against Bentonville West.
A personal foul on the Bulldogs.
They called a personal foul on the sideline.
Oh, really?
I have no idea what is the call there.
Oh, huh.
Well, we saw it with the varsity team on Friday night. Too many personal fouls.
Yeah.
And here's one less than 3 minutes into this game on the JV team.
Huh. Well, I'm guessing.
3 receivers left side, 1 to the right for Fayetteville. Cade Rogers takes the snap. Here's a run, and this is Terrence Garden will get forward to the 35-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, I don't know how. Never heard personal foul on the sideline.
No, that's a new one.
Yeah.
3 receivers to the left side, and Garden's going to get the call again. Goes left, breaks a tackle, and he's got room across the 40, 45, midfield. A flag comes out. He's pushed out of bounds on the Rogers side of the field, but this may come back.
Yeah.
They'll knock him out at the 42, but this flag's thrown back inside the Fayetteville 40. Everybody's heading backward.
Yeah, it's not a good sign. Penalties.
Holding penalty on the Purple Dogs. Moves the ball back to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll say 11 from there. Rogers is in the shotgun, 4 wide. Cade Rogers takes the snap. Here's the give, going right side. Garden breaks a tackle, 35. Garden breaks another at the 40, 45, midfield, and Garden's loose across the 40, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at the 36, 34-yard line. Where are they going to mark this?
Ooh.
They'll put it down at the 35 and split the difference. It's the First Community Bank first down for Terrence Garden on that 35-yard run.
Nice run.
Garden stays in here on first down from the Rogers 35. 4 wide. Cade Rogers in the shotgun takes the snap, looking to throw. Rolling to his right, and he throws it away, incomplete. He had a pretty good pocket, but it started to break down.
Yeah.
We saw this in the freshman game, too. Saw it right there. Rogers just bringing 3, and they're getting pressure against the 5-man front.
Yeah, it's not good.
.6:33 to play in the first quarter. 2nd down and 10 for Fayetteville at the Mountie 35. 4 wide. Rogers sets up a screen right side. It's caught across the 30, 25. Broken tackle across the 20, the 15, the 10, and out of bounds. It's going to be a 1st and goal for Fayetteville on that big catch by Joseph Carey.
Nice job by Joseph. Kept battling, kept the legs turning. He was not to be denied.
Or I take that back. Sage Anderson, I'm sorry, the other number 18 with the catch. Okay. 1st and goal, Fayetteville from the 9. A First Community Bank first down. Here's the give to Garden, and he's going to be hitting the backfield and taken down for a loss. Not a clean snap.
No, and that just blew up the whole play.
John Branham with the stop for Rogers. It'll be a loss back to the 12. Purple Dogs inside the Fayetteville Auto Park Toyota Chevy red zone.
Yeah, that snap just killed the whole timing on the play.
6:05 and counting. Fayetteville with 2nd and goal from the 12. Cade Rogers steps up, and now he's going to run. Gets across the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Nice. Cade Rogers with a 12-yard touchdown on a scramble, and the Purple Dogs an extra point away from tying this thing.
There we go. Nice job by the offensive line that time. Pocket broke down, but he was able to go.
Jack Billings on to attempt an anchor point extra point for comprehensive wealth management. Call Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. Oh, boy, it's not a good snap. Billings is going to pick it up, and he's going to be hit and taken down. Just like we saw in the freshman game, Fayetteville gets a touchdown to answer but can't get the extra point. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. 5:56 to play in the first quarter. The score, Rogers 7, Fayetteville 6, and this is Purple Dog football.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane Cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
5:56 to play first quarter. Fayetteville trailing Rogers 7-6 after the Purple Dogs scored a touchdown but could not convert the PAT. Bank of Fayetteville's bank in your corner and a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. Tonight's game also brought to you by Autoplex Collision Repair, committed to providing the best customer service through every step of the repair process. Locations throughout Northwest Arkansas. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today. Ethan Farthing has the ball teed up, and we'll kick it away for the Purple Dogs. It will be fielded at the 10 and returnable across the 15. And I don't think he got back to the 20, spun around. They might give him the 20 out of
generosity,
if nothing else.
Man, yeah, I don't.
Mike Stout made the stop that time on Cooper McIntosh, the returner. Mellow Mushrooms, home to great pizza, salads, and calzones, plus a full bar with 27 drafts on tap, locally owned and operated since 2008 at 1460 East Augustine Lane, mellowmushroom.com. Rogers scored on its first possession, but only had to go 21 yards to do it. We'll see how the Mounties can do with 80 ahead of them. Jagger Blockberger is in as the quarterback. On first down, here's a carry across the 20 and forward to the 23-yard line.
Okay.
Roe Epps with the stop. And we don't have a number for this Rogers player. We run into this sometimes, unfortunately, in these games.
The mystery player.
Xander Burke is the running back for Rogers.
Yeah. You know when the PA booth, when you're on the road, is stumped by a number?
Yeah. Burke up to the 23-yard line. It brings up second down and 7. Blockberger takes the snap on second down. Play action. Quick pass over the middle, and that's caught across the 30. And that'll be first down yardage for the Mounties. On the reception that time was Ryan Fecht. 9-yard gain. Clock runs with 4.5 to go first quarter. Fayetteville down 7-6.
Yeah, they're very deliberate. Much like we saw at Texas High.
Mm-hmm.
Just not in a hurry.
4 wide for Rogers here on first down from its own 31. Blockberger in the shotgun. Burke stays in as the running back. Here's the snap. Burke's going to get the call. Burke goes right side. He's got a lot of room, and he may be gone across midfield. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rogers. Xander Burke goes in for a 69-yard touchdown. And the Mounties go ahead 13-6 with a PAT coming.
Just straight up the gut.
I don't think he was ever touched.
No, he wasn't. Unfortunately, he was not.
Burke will stay in and hold this extra point attempt for Juan Shapiro.
Well, they haven't put it on the scoreboards. Oh, there they go. I was going to say. So it didn't count then, right? Oh, they're having issues. Well, they broke the huddle with 12. That should be a penalty. They had too many men on the field.
This to put Rogers up by 8. Here's a snap, a little bit of high, but they put it down, and Shapiro puts it through. 3:54 to play first quarter. Fayetteville trails Rogers 14-6. This is Purple Dog football.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
I mean, rock and roll and bagpipes. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. Oh, we're back. Hello.
It's a nice
Discussing
broadcast.
AC/DC.
Yeah, the players geeking out over AC/DC.
The bagpipes, yeah.
Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas.
Bagpipe's a great instrument.
What we said was, and I don't think they've played anything but AC/DC here tonight, not during this game. You could play nothing but AC/DC, and as stadium music, and it would never get old.
No. Oh,
and
my.
here's a kick that's going to go into the end zone and a touchback. Fayetteville will start on its own 20 with 3:54 to play in the first quarter. United Country NWA Real Estate's been serving Fayetteville as well as Madison and Washington County since 1928, selling homes, farms, recreational properties, and land. A proud supporter of the Purple Dogs. Visit them online at nwahomeandfarm.com.
Of course, as soon as you say that, now they're playing Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, they heard me.
Yeah, they're trying to stick it to you.
Fayetteville down 14-6. See if the Purple Dogs can answer that long Rogers touchdown. Cade Rogers in the shotgun for the Purple Dogs takes the snap on first down. Here's the give. Terrence Garden. Garden goes right side. Broken tackle. 25, 30. Terrence Garden at the 35.
Oh, look at this.
And he is still going, and he'll finally be driven down at about the 37, 38-yard line. There is a flag in the backfield.
No. Yep. Yikes.
So that's 2 long runs tonight by Terrence Garden that have been wiped out because of holds.
Yeah, and that was at the 18, so that's going to move it inside the 10. Oh, okay, they're going to put it at the 10. That'll work. Is it not from the spot of the foul? I mean, we'll take the 2 yards.
Sometimes I think maybe they don't throw the flag in the correct spot.
They're not as accurate.
4 wide for Fayetteville here on 1st and 20. Cade Rogers takes the snap out of the shotgun. Pocket breaks down, and he's sacked. Looked like he had a great pocket, and then all of a sudden it just broke down.
Yeah.
Still trying to see who that is who made the sack. It was Xavier Ramos with the sack for Rogers. They're about as far away from us as they can be at this point on the field.
Yeah. Well, the spotters for the PA announcer are struggling to read numbers too. So
2nd down and 26 here for Fayetteville from its own 4. Cade Rogers takes the snap, gears up, throwing deep downfield, and it is caught across the 40 and out to the 44-yard line.
Nice.
Sage Anderson with the catch, a First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs, a 40-yard strike on 2nd and 26.
And that's exactly why Rogers is trying to slow this game down, because Fayetteville's offense, as we know, can create big plays real quick.
2 receivers right side, 1 left here for the Purple Dogs in their own 44. Here's the give. Terrence Garden up the middle.
Go.
Midfield, Garden 45. Still going across the 40, and he'll get down to the Mountie 38, maybe 37-yard line. Another First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville.
Nice run.
They'll split the difference, and they'll put the ball down at about the 37.5. 19 yards on that carry for Fayetteville. Rogers takes it, gives it to Garden again on first down. Garden broken tackle, spins across the 35, and he'll get forward to the 32 before he's taken down. Rogers going to make a wholesale change here. So
yeah.
5, maybe 6 new players just came in.
Wow. Let's go. Tempo.
Second down for Fayetteville. 2:13 to play first quarter. Second down, and we'll call it 5 for the Purple Dogs from the 32. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Rogers takes the snap, pump fakes, and now he's being pressured, gets away, rolling left, throwing, and it's incomplete.
Ooh. Yeah, once again, the pocket was clean, and then suddenly it was not.
Kalen Hendricks, who also played in that varsity game Friday night a little bit toward the end, was the intended receiver. Third down and 5 here for Fayetteville as the clock stopped on the incomplete pass with 1:54 to play first quarter. Purple Dogs at the Rogers 32.
Changing the play.
Need to get to the 27-yard line. 3 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Rogers takes the snap out of the shotgun. Mounties bring a blitz. He throws. It is caught. And is it caught? Yeah,
yes.
Avent just stopped. Now he's across the 20, the 15, and he gets near the 10-yard line. I don't know if he was trying to fake out the Mounties or what, but he just stopped for a moment and then kept running. First Community Bank first down to the 11.
I thought he got inside the 10, honestly. I thought he was out at the 8.
Purple Dogs inside the Fayetteville Auto Park Toyota Chevy Red Zone at the Rogers 11-yard line. Garden, the running back, he'll get the call on first down, goes right, got a big hole across the 5, broken tackle, touchdown, Fayetteville. Terrence Garden goes in from 11 yards out, and Fayetteville's within 2. Let's see if they keep the offense out here for a 2-point conversion. Looks like they will.
Yep. Nice run. Boy, that was...
This is as good as we've seen Terrence look this year.
Yes.
An anchor point, 2-point conversion when it's time to turn your retirement into dreams, or your retirement dreams into reality. Call Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. You know what I meant.
Yep.
Here's the 2-point try, empty backfield. Cade Rogers looks right. Now he's going to run it, and did he get there? Boy,
close.
He battled, but I think he got in. They gave it to him.
He just stuck
It was
the ball
awfully
across.
close. Good second effort by Cade Rogers, and the 2-point conversion is good. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. Minute 39 to play in the first quarter, and we're all tied up here in Rogers. The score, Fayetteville 14, Rogers 14. This is Purple Dog football.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
Minute 39 to play first quarter. Fayetteville and Rogers are tied at 14. This game could be set up to be a little bit of a shootout the way it's going right now.
Yeah, I think we'll have a shootout Friday night, too.
Ethan Farthing tees it up for Fayetteville. And this is going to go over the head of the returner, and it'll be a touchback. Mounties will start at their own 20.
Nice. Good kick.
Purple Dogs bring their best to the field every night. Crane Buick GMC in Springdale brings their best every day as well. Best selection on new and pre-owned vehicles from trucks to SUVs. like GMC Sierra, Yukon, Acadia, Buick Encore and Vision. The best service and the best prices, hands down. You can save thousands and lower your payments every single day for all your vehicle needs. Crane Buick GMC in Springdale.
All right, we need to get a stop.
Rogers at its own 20. First down and 10. Minute 39 to play in the first quarter. Blockberger takes a snap. There's all kinds of movement.
What on earth?
Everybody moved but the center.
Wow.
This is going to be a false start on the Mounties.
That was interesting.
I'm always interested to see how that happens. Like, how does everybody but the center move?
Yeah. You just wasn't paying attention, I guess. I'm odd.
First and 15 here from the Rogers 15. Two receivers right side, one to the left. Blockberger takes the snap. Here's the give, running left side and hitting the backfield. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard, actually. It was Javen Shade. Not much. It'll bring up second and long.
That'll work. We'll take that. I'm really shocked they haven't thrown the ball more tonight.
Stone Turnage was there for Fayetteville to make the stop. Second and 14 for the Mounties as the clock runs with 10:07 to play first quarter. Two receivers right side, two receivers left here for the Mounties from their own 16. 4 on the play clock. Blockberger's got to get it off. He didn't. They should throw a flag. Yeah, there's the flag. It's a delay of game.
Yeah.
Blockberger didn't get that snap off, and so that'll move Rogers back 5 more.
Yeah, they're getting dangerously close to their own end zone.
2 penalties for the Mounties on this drive has created a second down and 19. Under 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. 4 wide, Blockberger in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fayetteville bringing pressure. Blockberger steps up, and he gets across the 10, broke a tackle, gets to the 15, and he'll push forward to about the 17 before he's taken down. It'll bring up third and long.
Can't imagine they'll run another play.
Like Bowen Forbes might have made the stop that time for Fayetteville. 4 seconds on the game clock. Rogers not going to take another snap here in the first quarter. 10 minutes in the books. We're tied at 14. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Second quarter about to begin here in Rogers with Fayetteville and Rogers tied at 14. Second quarter brought to you by Dana Boring at Eagle Bank Mortgage. Now's the best time to kick off your goal of buying a home. Apply online today at danaboring.com. She and her team will get you to the end zone. Dana, D-A-N-A, Boring, B-O-R-E-I-N-G.com. Rogers facing third down and 13 here from its own 17-yard line. Mounties need to get to their 30. 5 wide, 4 to the right side. Blockberger is in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fayetteville brings 3. Blockberger
Oh, no.
rolling to his right, throws downfield, and that's picked at the 42. Back across the 40, going left side at the 30, 25, 20, and down inside the 20 on the pick that time for the Purple Dogs, Ty Harris. And Fayetteville's going to have it inside the Fayetteville Auto Park Toyota Chevy red zone at the 18-yard line. A 24-yard return for Ty Harris, and Fayetteville set up nicely here with 9:48 to play before the half.
Wow. I'm surprised he didn't tuck it and run. There was a lot of real estate, and then he threw it, and he just oversailed his receiver. We'll take it.
First down here, 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Here's a give. Terrence Garden goes up the middle, 15. Garden fumbled the football. It's on the turf, and Rogers thinks it has it. Waiting for the official call, and the Mounties have it. They've come out of there. That's the second fumble tonight for Terrence Garden. My goodness, first one set up a touchdown for Rogers. Darius Boone recovers this one, and Fayetteville gives away a golden opportunity. Mounties will start this drive at their own 9.
That was a tough one.
Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozark Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas.
All right, we need to stop. We can get a turnover of our own here.
Rylan Ball is the running back here for Rogers on first down. Play action. Here's a pass out left side, caught in a lot of room across the 15 near the 20. And the play is going to be blown down at about the 19-yard line. Ben Hunt made the tackle on the receiver, Cooper McIntosh.
They're going to give him the 20.
It will be a first down for the Mounties. Clock runs under 8:50 to play in the first half. We're tied at 14. Fayetteville, an interception a moment ago, but a fumble gave the ball right back to Rogers. Blockberger, the quarterback. Caleb Porta has come in to stand next to, or no, Caleb Porta is the new quarterback, actually. He takes the snap. Here's the give.
Get him.
Left side, Rylan Ball going to be hit in the backfield and taken down for a loss.
Nice.
Taken down by Blake Johnson. Back at the 18-yard line. Loss of 2. 8:10 to play in the first half. Second down and 12 here for the Mounties. Caleb Porta and Jagger Blockberger both are sophomore quarterbacks for the Mounties. Shade is the running back for the Mounties. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Porta rolls to his right, being pressured, throws, and that pass is incomplete. Threw it too short of his intended receiver over in front of the Fayetteville bench, and it'll be third down.
Nice.
Nathan Herman, the intended receiver.
Got him in third and long here. They're switching out footballs for some reason.
3rd and 12 for the Mounties. Obvious passing down, you would think. They need to get to their own 30. Threw an interception the last time on 3rd down. 3 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Porta, the quarterback. Here's the snap. Fayetteville brings 4. Porta steps up, throws. It is caught short of the 30. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. Oh, man, what a great second effort for the Mounties. And that'll be a first down. And, again, we got problem figuring out who the receiver is.
So do they.
I think it was Zeke Parsons who caught that for Rogers. We run into this on Monday nights sometimes. You don't get necessarily a full roster.
Yeah, our guys change
given
numbers.
to you. Yeah.
And,
yeah. We believe it was Zeke Parsons who made that catch for Rogers. First down for the Mounties at their own 31 as the clock runs. 7:10 to play before the half. Two receivers left side, one to the right. Porta takes the snap. Here's the give to Shade. Shade will get forward near the 35 before he's taken down.
Good stuff.
Stone Turnage and Bowen Forbes were in the vicinity to make that tackle. 2nd and 7.
They just take their time.
Okay, we've got a clarification. Trevor Durham was the one who made that third down catch for Rogers. 2nd and 7 from the 34. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Porta takes the snap, but there's flags, and they're going to blow the play dead. I think there may be a delay of game again.
Yeah.
And that is the call. Second time we've seen Rogers with a delay of game.
A little surprising.
That'll move the ball back to the 29. It'll be 2nd down and 12 from there. Mounties with two receivers to the left side, one to the right, tight end to the right. Porta in the shotgun takes the snap. Here's the give. Shade again. Shade hitting the backfield. Bounced off the first tackler, and then he's going to get hit hard at about the 30-yard line. Stone Turnage made the stop for Fayetteville. No, I'm sorry. That's Ben Hunt made the stop for Fayetteville. A gain of a yard, and it's 3rd and long again. Rogers getting into – they were so good that first quarter of getting good chunks on first down. They've been behind the chains quite a bit here in the second.
Yeah, it's been good for us. Let's see if we can get the stop here.
So 3rd down for the Purple Dog defense. Rogers at the 30 needs to get to the Mountie 41. They converted 3rd and 10 a moment ago with an 11-yard gain. 5 wide. Porta in the shotgun. Takes the snap. I don't know if he was ready for it. Being pressured. Yeah. Ben Hunt chasing him right side. Now Porta lets it go downfield. And this is picked at the 45. On the Fayetteville side, across midfield, the 45, and finally down to the 42-yard line.
Nice.
Boy, good luck seeing who caught that, Blair. He just disappeared right into it.
Yeah. That was a whole group of people. I don't know if that was an well-advised pass to throw, but we'll take it.
I believe it was Blake Johnson who intercepted that for the Purple Dogs. And so they'll get it down to the 42-yard line.
Good field position.
5:05 to play in the second quarter. Fayetteville with first down, three receivers left side, one to the right. Cade Rogers in the shotgun takes the snap. Here's a quick pass out left side. It's caught across the 40 and forward to the 35-yard line. Out of bounds. Kalen Hendricks with the catch.
Be interested to see how quick they give it back to Terrence.
Ooh, they didn't I guess they said he stepped out of bounds, Blair. They're going to put the ball down at the 38.
Yikes.
Just a 4-yard gain there for Hendricks. Brings up 2nd and 6. Cade Rogers takes the snap quickly. Here's the give. Garden goes left side across the 35. Terrence Garden broke a tackle, and he'll get hit hard over on the Fayetteville sideline. This is the first Community Bank first down for Fayetteville as they move Garden up to the 30.
Yeah, get the ball back in his hands, get his confidence back up, even though he's fumbled twice.
8-yard gain for Garden. First down with 4:43 to play before the half. Fayetteville up on the line quick. Cade Rogers takes it, gives it to Terrence Garden up the middle, and he's going to be hit and taken down at about the line of scrimmage.
Just wasn't anything there. There was nowhere for him to go.
Ramos with the tackle for the Mounties. It'll be a loss of a yard back to the 31, 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, they swapped out their defensive line again.
Fayetteville with 4 wide. Cade Rogers in the shotgun. Garden is running back on 2nd and 11. Takes the snap. Play action. Cade Rogers looking deep downfield. He's got a receiver, and it is caught for a touchdown. Fayetteville. Jabron Avent with the touchdown on a 31-yard strike from Cade Rogers. And for the first time, the Purple Dogs have the lead with 4:11 to play before the half.
Good protection, good route. Boy, he was wide open.
Here comes an Anchor Point extra point for comprehensive wealth management called Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. That looked a lot like Charlie Graves' game winner here in the varsity game last year. Jack Billings on to attempt the extra point. Ball's down. Kick is good. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin, State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurers, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. 4:11 to play before the halftime, and the new score, Fayetteville 21, Rogers 14. This is Purple Dog football.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Welcome back to Rogers. 4:11 to play before halftime. Fayetteville leading 21-14 after a 31-yard touchdown pass from Cade Rogers to Jabron Avent.
Very nice. Oh, we can tell you that Cole Mobley, can't read, was the winner of the Big Hit Burger from Felder Brothers for the Texas High game. 2768 North College in Fayetteville, 7 days a week, 11 to 9. Download the Felder Brothers app and order carryout or curbside from your phone. Get your own Big Hit Burger.
Ethan Farthing kicks it away for Fayetteville, and that's going to go over Shade's head. It's going to go out of bounds at the 1 yard line. It looked like it was going to be a live ball for a second, and then it just took a weird turn. Took about a 90-degree angle turn at the 1 yard line and went out of bounds. Rogers going to get to start at its own 35.
Wow. Man.
Houston Nutt always said that ball doesn't bounce straight up and down.
No, it doesn't.
And that's a perfect example of it right there.
Yeah. Man. Crazy. You never know what it's going to do when it hits the ground. That's for sure.
Porta's going to stay in as the Rogers quarterback. The Mounties have thrown interceptions on their last 2 drives.
Yeah. See if they abandon the passing game and try to go back to that run game.
4:05 to play before the half. The clock is running as Rogers comes out here on first down from its own 35. Porta in the shotgun takes the snap. Here's the give and a big hit. And that's going to be lost yardage.
Nice. Of course, it's helped. We've been able to get him in 3rd and long situations.
Roe Epps made the stump that time on the ball carrier. It was this is the number we didn't have earlier. Xander Burke, who had the long touchdown earlier, taken down for a loss of a yard back to the 34. Two receivers left side, one to the right for the Mounties. 3:20 to play before the half. Burke's going to get the call again, goes right side, and he'll get forward to the 39-yard line.
Okay.
Clark Crawley with the stop for Fayetteville. It's a 5-yard gain, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 6 here for the Mounties as the clock runs under 3 minutes to play before the half. Rogers needs to get to its own 45-yard line. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Porta takes the snap on 3rd down.
Good pressure.
Being pressured, rolls to his left. That looked like a hold, no flag. Now Porta just dumps it away and throws it out of bounds.
There's a flag.
There is a flag back behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think you refuse it, though, don't you?
It depends on what the call is. If it's a hold, I would think if you're Fayetteville,
It is a hold.
It's a tough deal here. Do you want to keep it 4th and 6, or do you want it to be 3rd and 16?
Yeah.
If it's 4th and 6, they may try to go for it.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
They're going to keep the offense out here on the field for the time being at the Rogers 39.
Fayetteville declined.
So it'll be 4th down and 6. Now I think they're going to bring the punt team out. Jabron Avent goes back deep to return this for Fayetteville. He had a touchdown earlier on a punt return this year. Blockberger is the punter.
They had too many men on the field.
Blockberger stands back inside his own 30. Avent stands on his own 30. Here's a snap. Blockberger. A line drive kick, and this will not be returnable. It takes a Rogers bounce and just kind of dies at about the 34. And the Mounties will down it there. 2:34 to play before the half.
Fortunately, he didn't get that blocked.
So a chance here for Fayetteville. The Purple Dogs, 2:34. They've got all their timeouts left, and they get the ball first in the second half. Or do they? No, Rogers gets the ball first in the second half. I'm sorry. Fayetteville had the turnover on like the second play of the game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, either way, Fayetteville a chance to take a two-score lead here. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Cade Rogers with Garden as his running back from the Fayetteville 34. Looking to throw on first down. Rogers is going to be hit and sacked. Terrence Garden just whiffed on his block right there.
Yeah, I can't have that.
And it's a sack for Zach Minks. That's a big loss, too. Back to the 25-yard line.
Following the tackle for loss, ball clears the 25-yard line, 2nd down.
9-yard loss. Yikes.
2nd and 19, 4 wide here for the Purple Dogs from the 25. Rogers takes the snap, looking to throw deep. Rolls to his left, throws, and that pass is incomplete. Hendricks, the intended receiver, and it was knocked away. And now Fayetteville in 3rd and long situation.
Yikes. Yeah, and they've got all 3 timeouts as well.
Ryland Feck knocked that ball away for Rogers.
Boy, we're not taking any time off the clock on this drive either.
Minute 50 to play before the half. 3rd down and 19 for Fayetteville. The Purple Dogs need to get to their own 44. 4 wide. And they're just going to run it. Terrence Garden goes left side. Garden's got some room across the 35, 40. Terrence Garden, broken tackle, 45. And this is going to be a First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville. They run the draw on 3rd and 19, and it results in a 22-yard run. Terrence Garden making up for that missed blocking assignment with a big run there.
Yes, he did. Draw play's been huge tonight.
Fayetteville up on the ball now. 1:36 to go. First down from its own 47. They've got to run a tight end in late. 2 tight ends. They'll give it to Garden again. Runs right side. Terrence trying to get wide. He's hitting the backfield. Broke a tackle. Breaks another.
Wow.
That's a lot of running for about a 1-yard gain. Garden has broken double-digit tackles tonight. I couldn't tell you exactly how many, but it seems like about
quite a few.
2 to 3 every play.
Yeah.
They'll actually only give him the line of scrimmage, so it's 2nd and 10.
I like to see the hard running.
Clock stomped on that run out of bounds. 1:20 to play before the half. Fayetteville from its own 47 with 4 wide receivers off the right hash. Rogers takes the snap, looking to throw deep downfield, and it is caught by Avent at the 30. Broken tackle, 20. Avent, touchdown, Fayetteville. Jabron Avent with a 53-yard touchdown catch, his 2nd of the game, and the Purple Dogs go up by 2 scores.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Excellent throw again by Cade Rogers. And the Purple Dogs, after trailing 14-6, they've reeled off 21, maybe 22 in a row here. An Anchor Point Extra Point for comprehensive wealth management called Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. Ball is down, and Jack Billings' kick is good. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. 1:09 to play before halftime, and the new score here at Whitey Smith Stadium. Fayetteville 28, Rogers 14. This is Purple Dog football.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow Mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
And we're back in Rogers, a 23-yard return for Javen Shade while we were away to the 26-yard line. The Mounties start there with 1:03 to play before the half. Both teams still have all of their timeouts.
It's a big possession because Rogers gets the kickoff for the second half. So
Rogers moved the ball pretty well early in this game, but the last couple three drives have really stalled. Porter comes back in as the quarterback for the Mounties.
See how aggressive they want to be. Usually that's the thing about Rogers. They're always very aggressive, but they're going to have to speed up their tempo too with under a minute left.
4 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Porta in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Quick pass out left side, and that pass is incomplete.
Ooh, boy, he kind of hung it up there. He was too bad. I mean, that's one a dog could have jumped the route and hasta la vista.
Trevor Durham, the intended receiver for the Mounties. That stops the clock with 40 seconds to go before the half. If you're Fayetteville, how aggressive do you get here if maybe they have a negative yardage play?
That's a very good point.
Still all those timeouts left. 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right for the Mounties. And now you wonder if Rogers, do you just go conservative trying to get to the locker room? Porta takes it, gives it. Here's a run, left side, and ball's not going to get much. In fact, maybe only back to the line of scrimmage. Roe Epps in on the stop for Fayetteville. And now it's 3rd down. And Rogers, I think they're content on taking this to the locker room. Epps in on that stop, also Joseph Carey in on the stop for Fayetteville. Rogers does not have to take another snap. Fayetteville doesn't look like it's going to take a timeout and force the issue. And the Purple Dogs are going to go to the halftime locker room with a 14-point lead. 28-14. The Mounties led this 14-6, and Fayetteville's on a 22-0 run.
Nice.
See if the Purple Dogs can keep it up in the second half. Again, the score here at Whitey Smith Stadium. Fayetteville 28, Rogers 14. This is Purple Dog football.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville.
We're back in Rogers. Second half underway, and it will be fielded at the 10, back across the 15, the 20, and down to about the 23-yard line. Cooper McIntosh on the return that time for the Mounties. Second half kickoff brought to you by Square One Trust Incorporated, a wood truss manufacturing facility serving Northwest Arkansas, Southwest Missouri, and Eastern Oklahoma. SquareOneTrust.com. Third quarter brought to you by Nutriment. Call Nutriment today for all your lawn service needs. 479-365-2222. That's 479-365-2222. Nutriment's a proud supporter of Purple Dog football.
Okay. Got a 2-score lead. See if we can continue to hold them.
First down for the Mounties here from their own 23. Here's a run. Shade, big hole. 30, 35, 40. Midfield at the Fayetteville 40. Broken tackle across the 30. Still going inside the 20 and finally taken down inside the 10-yard line.
Wow. That was a heck of a run.
Carter Mosier made the stop for the Purple Dogs, but that's the second time that we've seen Rogers get loose for a massive run.
Yeah, on a draw.
Down to the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Mounties.
Well, that was a momentum swing.
Fayetteville defense trying to catch its breath here. First and goal from the 8-yard line. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. And Blockberger is going to take it going right side across the 5. Touchdown Rogers.
And Slade threw a really nice block for him, too.
A 2-play, 77-yard touchdown drive for the Mounties out of the locker room. And just like that, they're back in the game.
Man. That was quick.
Shapiro on to attempt the extra point. Xander Burke will hold.
And again, they had too many men on the field.
Evan Dilbeck, the long snapper for the Mounties.
Do they not have enough men on? Did they?
I don't know what's going on. They're down to 2 seconds on the play clock, and now I think they're going to have to take a delay a game. Yeah, they don't have enough players.
Okay, yeah. They had 11. He ran off, and they had 10.
The flag comes out. It will be a delay of game against the Mounties.
Not every day you see a delay a game on an extra point.
No, it is not.
I could never be a special teams coach. I'm so bad at math. It just wouldn't work.
So they'll move it back 5 yards. That'll make this extra point the equivalent of a 25-yard kick.
It could make it interesting.
Here's a snap. Ball's down. Kicks up. And it is no good. He pushed it to the left.
Well.
Autoplex Collision Repair, committed to providing the best customer service through every step of the repair process. Locations throughout Northwest Arkansas. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today. 9:13 to play third quarter. Fayetteville leading Rogers 28-20. This is Purple Dog football.
join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals. That's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
We're back in Rogers. Fayetteville had 28-20 with 9:13 to play in the third quarter. Rogers with a two-play 77-yard touchdown drive to start this half. Missed the extra point, and see if Fayetteville can answer. If Fayetteville can just hold serve, it keeps the pressure on Rogers.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Shapiro kicks it off, and this will be returnable from the 9. This is Anderson back across the 15, the 20. Sage Anderson's going to get hit and taken down at the 22-yard line.
Okay.
Charles Riggs with the stop for the Mounties. Brings up first down.
Rhett Sadoff made the tackle for Rogers.
Going to need a better drive on this possession than the last one.
Mellow Mushroom, home to great pizza, salads, and calzones, plus a full bar with 27 drafts on tap. Locally owned and operated since 2008 at 1460 East Augustine Lane, mellowmushroom.com. Under 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. Fayetteville starting this drive from its own 22. Cade Rogers in the shotgun takes the snap. Play action, rolls to his right, throwing it deep downfield. He's got a receiver, and it is incomplete. Had to wait on it, and Sage Anderson was not able to bring it in. Feck knocked it away for the Mounties.
With the breakup for the Mounties. Brings up second down and 10.
I like the aggressive play call.
Second down and 10 for Fayetteville. The clock stopped on the incomplete pass with 8:45 to play in the third quarter. Purple Dogs, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Cade Rogers takes the snap, looking to throw, and it is caught across the 30, broken tackle, and they'll mark him out of bounds. Where? This should be a First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville. Sage Anderson, they went right back to him, and he'll get up to the 33. It's a gain of 11, and it is a First Community Bank first down.
Nice.
Fayetteville up to the line quickly from its own 33. Cade Rogers takes the snap. Rogers brings pressure, and they're going to sack him. Hayden Jones with the sack for the Mounties. And that'll be a loss back inside the 25, or will they mark this down? They'll mark it down at the 24, a 9-yard loss.
Did not need that.
Second down and 19.
Second and 19 here for the Purple Dogs from the 24. And they'll give it to Terrence Garden, running right side. Garden gets across the 25. Look at him. He won't go down across the 30. It gets up to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line.
You love to see him running hard like that. That's going to be the next step for him. I mean, as we've seen in the past, he's used to running past people. No one touched him. Now they're starting to hit him a little bit, but, man, he runs hard. I like it.
An 8-yard gain for Fayetteville, third down and 11 here. From the 32, Rogers has 4 wide receivers. Now he looks toward the sideline, 14 on the play clock.
Got one-on-one coverage here on the left side.
Takes the snap. They throw a flag. This is going to be a player in motion. Rogers is going to scramble across the 35, the 40. He'll have a first down, but it's coming back. It's an illegal shift against Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Both of the receivers on the left side of the formation were moving and didn't come set.
Yeah.
Looked like a little bit of confusion getting the play in, and neither of them came set, and that's going to wipe off a big run for Cade Rogers.
Well, they lined up in the wrong spot, and then they realized it, and they tried to get to the right spot, but just penalties. Make a coach's hair turn gray real quick.
So it'll be third down for Fayetteville again, as they'll move this ball back to the 27-yard line. And it'll make it third down and 16. 4 wide for the Purple Dogs. They need to get to their own 42-yard line. Here's a snap. Cade Rogers steps up, throwing deep downfield, and he's picked at the 48-yard line. Falling down, it was Ryland Fecht with the interception for the Mounties. Sage Anderson was the intended receiver. And now the Mounties set up on the Fayetteville side of the field with 7:12 to play in the third.
Pretty good protection. Just all right. We need the defense to step up again. Now they've got a little momentum now. That's not a good thing.
Blockberger is back in as their quarterback. They rotated quarterbacks in the first half. 4 wide for Rogers here on first down. Quick pass out left side. Durham with the catch, and he's tackled by Johnson. They'll mark him down at the 43. Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Good tackle. Didn't give him any yards after catch.
Second down and 5 from the 43-yard line.
Clock runs, 6:33 to play third quarter. Fayetteville ahead 28-20. 4 wide here for the Mounties. Blockberger takes the snap, gives it to Burke. Across the 40, Xander Burke at the 35, and he'll have a first down up to the 31-yard line.
Man, they are just pounding that thing up the middle and getting yardage.
Epps with the stop for Fayetteville.
His helmet came off. He's got to come out.
So Shade comes in. They've got a nice rotation of running backs. First down at the 31. Blockberger's got 4 wide receivers, 2 to both sides. Shade, the running back, off the left hash. Shotgun formation. Shade gets the call, goes right, and he'll pull the pile forward for 5, maybe 6 yards before they blow the play dead. They'll mark him at the 26, so it's a 5-yard gain, and it brings up 2nd and 5.
And both their backs have popped big runs on us tonight.
Probably with the stop for Fayetteville. Ball's placed on the 26-yard line.
Shade nods his head like, give me the ball.
Clock runs under 5:10 to play third quarter. 2nd and 5 here for the Mounties at the Fayetteville 26. 4 wide receivers. Blockberger in the shotgun. Ball's right in the middle of the field. Here's the snap. Play action. Blockberger steps up, throwing toward the end zone. He's got Durham, and he overshot him. Durham had a snap on the defensive back, Mike Stout. But Blockberger just threw it about a yard or 2 out in front. 3rd down.
Yeah, we need to take advantage of this.
It's 3rd down. Let's make some noise, Mounties.
3rd and 5. Mounties need to get to the Fayetteville 21. 4 wide receivers. Blockberger. Burke has come back in as the running back. Shotgun formation. Blockberger takes the snap, gives it to Burke. No, a play action. They catch it at the 20. This can be a first down up to about the 18-yard line. Good play fake.
Yeah, I bet.
McIntosh made the catch for Rogers. That'll move the chains again. Clock continues to move. 4.5 minutes to play third quarter. Fayetteville led 28-14 at halftime. Rogers scored 2 plays into the second half, trying to tie the game, maybe here. 4 wide receivers. They move Burke out in motion now to empty the backfield. Here's a quick pass out left side. McIntosh has got it. Gets across the 15. He'll get forward to about the 11 before he's taken down. Harris on the stop that time for Fayetteville. A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
issue. Stop them here. They can get another first down. That's
Burke, the running back. Blockberger takes the snap. He rolls to his right. It's a quarterback keeper trying to get wide. Runs over a player at the 10. Runs over another inside the 5. He's still going up to the goal line. Did he get in?
I think he did.
And
No?
they'll say that he's down at the 1-yard line.
Wow, but it's a first down.
It is a first down for the Mounties. First and goal. What a run.
Man.
He's a load to bring down.
Yeah, he is. I guess his knee was, boy, it didn't look like his, I don't know. We'll take it, though, but man. Now they're just right there on the doorstep.
They're inside the 1. They put the ball down at about the half-yard line. First and goal for the Mounties. Clock under 3 minutes, third quarter.
That's where they'll run that trap to the right side.
Shade the running back. The ball's off the right hash. They've got 3 receivers stacked to the right side. I'd be surprised to see the run go that way. And, oh, boy, it's a fumble.
Oh,
they tried to hand it off to Durham, and he's able to fall on it back over across the 10 at the 11.
Wow.
Johnson took him down. I tell you what, Durham was the only player back there, and there were 2 Fayetteville defenders. If he didn't get that, that would have been a scoop and score. Huge play, though. I mean, instead of now first and goal at the 1, they're looking at second and goal at the 11.
It's kind of risky to call that there. I mean, I get that maybe at the 10 or so, but right there at the, I mean, that's at the 1, you just power that thing in normally.
Sometimes you can get a little too cute play calling.
Yep, you can overthink it.
Yeah. Second and goal. Fayetteville not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination. Rogers at the 11-yard line. Just 1 on the play clock. They're going to have to burn a timeout. They were about to get a delay of game penalty.
Wow.
Bank of Fayetteville is a bank in your corner and a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. A minute 50 to play third quarter. The Purple Dogs up 28-20. This is Fayetteville football.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Minute 50 to play, third quarter. Fayetteville up on Rogers, 28-20. Mounties facing second and goal from the Fayetteville 11-yard line.
Yeah, that kind of trick play has really backfired on him.
2 receivers right side, 1 left. Blockberger, the quarterback. They bring Durham in motion to the left, takes the snap. It's a run right side. Blockberger gets across the 10. He'll get forward to about the 6-7-yard line before he's taken down. Clark Crawley on the stop that time for Fayetteville. Bring up third down and goal. Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas. Big play here.
Yep.
If you're Rogers, it's probably 4-down territory, so you don't necessarily have to score here. Shade the running back. Blockberger takes it, gives it to Shade up the middle across the 5, and he'll be short of the goal line. They'll take him down at the 3.
Yep. Decision time.
Well, I think they knew all along what they were going to do.
Yeah.
Crawley and Roe Epps made the stop that time for Fayetteville. I just think they set that up so they'd have a little bit better look at fourth down.
Mm-hmm. Now you got to be aware of up the middle or power to the right.
Or a pass. I think everything's in play.
Yeah.
Fourth and goal, 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Big play in this game. 2 receivers to the left side, 2 tight ends in to the right. Blockberger in the shotgun takes the snap. Play action, throwing over the middle, and it is knocked down, incomplete. He had a receiver open, and he couldn't pull it in.
Man, well, you called it.
Mike Stout was the one who knocked it away for the Purple Dogs. The intended receiver was Nathan Herman, and the Purple Dogs take over on downs at their own 3.
Huge. Not totally
massive,
out of the woods.
massive play.
Yeah. But now you got to get a little distance between you and that your own end zone there.
Ball remains on the 30-yard line as a first down Fayetteville.
The way Terrence Garden's been running,
He's due to pop one, isn't he?
think he could go 97 here.
Why not? Let's do it.
Rogers in the shotgun. Terrence Garden's going to get it, and he's not going 97 there. Might have gone a yard backward.
Yeah.
Back to the 2. It'll be second down.
They were expecting it as well.
Garden was the ball carrier.
I can't imagine you're going to run another play.
Just 5 seconds on the clock, and we'll flip the side of the field and go to the fourth quarter. Fayetteville ahead 28-20. 10 minutes left to play here at Whitey Smith Stadium. This is Purple Dog football.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepper-phony. Get it? Pepper-phony.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Back in Rogers. Getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter, which is brought to you by Everett Infinity of Northwest Arkansas, your hometown luxury dealership right here in Rogers. Everett Infinity is a proud supporter of Purple Dog football from the first kickoff to the final whistle. Visit us today in Rogers or online at InfinityNWA.com. Everett Infinity of Northwest Arkansas. Discover the difference. Fayetteville up by 8. In a tough spot here, though, backed up on its own goal line. Pistol formation. Garden behind Cade Rogers. Here's the snap. Garden's going to get the call again, and he's not going to get much. Nothing really. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That'll bring up third down.
Long. Yikes.
Third and 11 for the Purple Dogs.
You just got to find a way to move it forward. Your punter is standing at the back of the end zone.
Garden stays in as the running back on 3rd and 11 from the Fayetteville 2. Cade Rogers takes the snap, looking to throw, steps up, deep downfield, and it's underthrown and picked at the 25, back across the 20, the 15, the 10, and down to the 2. Rylan Fecht with his second interception of the half. There is a flag on the play.
Yep.
Thrown where you might expect to see a hold.
Or was it on the run back? No, it's a hold. On who?
It's going to be an illegal block in the back against Rogers, so that's going to negate some of that return.
But they'll still have the ball.
They'll still have the ball inside the red zone, but it won't be first and goal here for the Mounties.
Well, we held them last time. Can you do it 2 times in a row?
They'll put the ball down at the 11. That's where Rogers will have first down and 10 with 9:17 to play.
Following the interception, the ball takes on the 11-yard line. First down, Mounties.
The Fayetteville 11, 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Blockberger's going to hand it off. Burt goes up the middle, pushing the pile forward past the 5, and he is close.
I don't think he got in, though.
He didn't get in, but he's going to get the first down to the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal there for the Mounties.
Man. don't think they'll be running any trick play this time.
No, probably not.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, you just never know.
They've been able to get just such a good push that
Yeah.
I don't know why you would do anything different.
Yeah.
Burke stays in as a running back on 1st and goal from the Fayetteville 1. Blockberger in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here's the give. Burke up the middle, and boy, it's close. He got in. Touchdown, Rogers. Second push got him across the goal line, and now the Mounties within 2, and they'll keep the offense out on the field.
Yeah. The book says go for 2.
They've reverted back to their heavy metal ways here
Yeah.
on the PA. I mean,
What is this?
they've been laying it down all night.
Yeah. This is hardcore now. They're breaking out the
I've never heard
speed metal, I think, is the genre.
I've never heard this much metal played in a game.
Man.
It's a culture here, I guess. 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Pedal to the metal. And here's a quick pass out left side. Burke, he's got work to do, and he's not going to get there. The Purple Dogs did a great job reading that little pass out into the flat. He won't get the tackle, but Joseph Carey was the one who blew that play up. Held up Burke until his teammates could get there. And Fayetteville still has the lead with 8:22 to play. Purple Dogs leading Rogers 28-26. This is Fayetteville football.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
8:22 to play, 4th quarter. Fayetteville up 28-26 after Rogers failed on a 2-point try. Rogers easily could have this game tied right now, but missed an extra point to start the second half and missed the 2-point conversion here early in the 4th quarter. Fayetteville's offense really got going in the second quarter, but they've been kind of cold here in the second half. A couple of turnovers, and that's really helped Rogers' cause.
Yeah, of course, they turned it over inside the 5 as well. Oh, no, they didn't turn over. They fumbled. No, I don't know.
Shapiro to kick it away for the Mounties. High and over end kick.
I hear whistles.
Yeah, I thought I heard a whistle too. Yeah, they've blown this play dead. There's a flag back. I think they're going to get Rogers for a false start.
Oh, wow.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Well, this ought to set us up in good field position then.
It'll move it back 5 yards for Fayetteville to try to return it again.
Wow. So we've seen a false start on a kickoff and a delay of a game on a PAT. What can complete the trifecta of special teams gaffes?
So Shapiro will kick it off from the 35-yard line. Fayetteville returners are standing back up at the 25. And here's another high and over end kick. This will take them back to the 14, 15, 20-yard line across the 30, 35. And this is a nice return for Fayetteville.
Good. Good field position.
Harry Spoon with the stop for the Mounties.
Sage Anderson on the return that time for Fayetteville. Purple Dogs will Start this drive with 8:17 to play. Put the ball down at the 37.
Ball's placed at the 37-yard line, first down, Fayetteville.
Back home next week. Freshmen play Southwest, and the JV plays Harbor.
The 37-yard line, here's the give. Garden across the 40, 45. Hold on to that ball. He gets forward to the 47. That should be a First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville, and it will be a 10-yard gain for Terrence Garden.
Nice. He's due to pop one. He's had a nice night, except for the 2 fumbles.
Fayetteville may be working a little clock here now. 7:44 to play. Cade Rogers looks over toward the sideline.
Yeah, giving Rogers a taste of their own medicine.
$15 on the play clock as Fayetteville lines up here. 4 receivers. And Garden's going to get the call again, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and taken down for a loss. That was a weird-looking play for Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Just never quite materialized.
Never got the push, and the handoff was, I mean, we're kind of fortunate we were able to make that handoff. I think Terrence was a little too far ahead of Cade to make it as clean as they wanted.
Second and long here for Fayetteville. Second down and 10. Cade Rogers takes the snap, steps up. Pocket breaks down. He gets away, but he's still on his feet, and he's finally going to be taken down back at about the 36. Rogers just kept coming at him in waves.
Yeah, they're going to give the progress stopped.
Cade did a good job of getting away from the first 2 or 3 defenders. They just couldn't get away from them all.
And did a good job of holding on to the football, too. I mean, he was definitely outnumbered. And they're going to be trying to strip that ball away, so that was good ball protection on his part.
So third and long here for Fayetteville. Purple Dogs, they've converted some third and longs tonight. They need a lot of yards here, though. From the 36-yard line, Cade Rogers takes the snap, steps up. That's a fumble.
Oh, no.
Garden picks it up, and no, they're going to say it's an incomplete pass. That was not an incomplete pass. That ball went backward, and they blew the play dead when Terrence Garden was trying to make something out of it. That was the wrong call. That was absolutely the wrong call. Fayetteville's going to have to punt. I don't think Terrence would have gotten the first down, Blair, but I would have loved to have seen that play
have a chance.
Just play out and see whether or not he could have converted it.
Yeah, that was not a good drive. You almost wonder if slowing down the tempo kind of jacked up the timing for everybody because they've been running a good tempo. All right. Need a good boot here. It's a first punt tonight, isn't it?
I believe so. And they're going to blow the play dead after Cade Rogers gets it up in the air. Did Fayetteville take a timeout?
I think they did.
They did. We'll take one, too. 5:57 to play. Purple Dogs up 28-26. This is Fayetteville football.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Oh, we're back. Sorry. Oh, I know why we're back, because I didn't hit the right thing. As we sing along to the Beastie Boys. I wonder what prompted him to have to take the timeout. Was the play clock down low?
I'm not sure. It didn't seem like it.
It didn't seem like it.
I wonder if maybe they just didn't like the look.
Yeah, okay. We need a big boot here.
Cade Rogers takes the snap, gets off a nice kick.
Nice kick.
And this will be returnable, I think. Well, he takes a big bounce. So, no, it's not going to be returnable. That big bounce kept the Mounties from being able to return it. And Fayetteville will down this inside the 20 at the 18-yard line with 5:44 to play.
Nice kick.
Purple Dogs bring their best to the field every night, and Crane Buick GMC in Springdale brings their best every day as well. Best selection on new and pre-owned vehicles from trucks to SUVs like GMC Sierra, Yukon Acadia, Buick Encore, and Vision. The best inventory at the best prices and the best service hands down. You can save thousands and lower your payments every single day for all your vehicle needs. Crane Buick GMC in Springdale.
How far was that?
Let's see here. That would have been from the 36 to the 19, so 64, 45 yards.
Wow. Flip the field.
Clock running, just over 5.5 to play. First down for the Mounties from their own 19. Blockberger throws, and that pass is incomplete. He's lucky he wasn't picked. Threw it out in front of McIntosh. A couple of Fayetteville defensive backs were there. Johnson in coverage for Fayetteville. That'll stop the clock with 5:25 to play.
Nice. Yeah, I think everybody was kind of expecting Shade to get it and go up the gut.
Second down for Rogers. Play action. Here's a pass. McIntosh has got this one across the 30, and he'll get forward to the 34 before he's taken down. Mike Stout in on the stop for Fayetteville. Also in on the stop that time for the Purple Dogs, Parson Kelly. 15-yard gain. And now Rogers maybe, well, I was going to say they might show some tempo, but they don't look like they're in any interest to do that just yet.
No, not yet.
Two receivers left side, one to the right here for the Mounties. And on first down, here's the give. Shade gets tripped up. A nice open field tackle that time by Harris at the 39. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5.
This might well come down to who has the ball last.
Second and 5 for the Mounties, 4:22 and counting, fourth quarter. Fayetteville ahead 28-26. Blockberger takes the snap. It's quarterback keeper all the way across the 40, 45. Blockberger, he's got room at the 45 of Fayetteville down to the 40-yard line before he's taken down. Blake Johnson, Roe Epps in on the stop for the Purple Dogs, but that's a big gain. 21 yards for Jagger Blockberger.
Man, they've run that quarterback power, and it's really giving us fits. And the running back on that has been able to make a key block to get him around the edge.
First down from the 40. Here's a run up the middle, and Fayetteville reads this nicely. Bowen Forbes makes the stop on the ball carrier. It was Burke. He'll get a yard to the 39, but it'll bring up 2nd and 9.
That's big. Keep him near that first down marker, the original one.
The 39-yard line, two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Play action. Here's a pass over the middle. It is caught, and that's going to be near the first down. Durham with the catch. Stout took him down, and that should move the chains up to the 30-yard line.
It's close.
Well, they're going to call it third down. I thought that was first down yardage.
Huh.
They put the ball on the 30-yard line. That's right where the first down marker is.
The first down marker is. Yes,
now there's a stoppage on the field. Are they going to measure?
No.
I mean, it looks like they're going to measure this player.
Wow.
I just don't understand measuring this. The ball's straddling the 30.
Yeah.
That's where the first down marker is.
Interesting. Officials kind of. He's kind of all over the 35 as he drops it down. We'll look at the chain get stretched. And by the nose of the football.
I mean, you could see that from a mile away.
Yeah. Well, it's almost as good as a timeout for them, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe a timeout for Fayetteville, too, might be beneficial.
True. But I think it kind of helps the offense in a situation like that. Okay, let's go D.
First down for the Mounties from the Fayetteville 30. 2.5 to go. 2 receivers right side, 1 left. And here's the run. And
nice.
Burks would be taken down by Epps after a short gain up to the 28.
Clock running.
2:15, 2:14, and it'll keep running. Fayetteville's got 2 timeouts left. Rogers 2 timeouts as well.
Yeah. I mean, they're still at the 28. There's still a long ways to go, and there's no guarantee they're going to get there.
Second and 8. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. They move a tight end over to the left side. They give it to Burke up the middle.
Oh, no.
Stutter steps across the 25. He gets forward to about the 20. Did Fayetteville come up with that football? Roe Epps is holding the football
he's
up.
holding it, but I think they're
going to say he's down at the 21-yard line, though.
Yeah.
Wow. And so Fayetteville looked like maybe had a turnover, but Rogers gets to hold on to it. Clock continues to go. 1:32 left.
Yeah.
I don't know why the clock has stopped. Now they start to wind it again. Third down and a yard here for the Mounties. From the Fayetteville 21, Shade comes in. Blockberger's going to keep it going left side. Oh, boy.
No.
Across the 10, the 5, touchdown Rogers.
Okay.
Well, if you're Fayetteville, Rogers has scored and gone ahead, and that's not what you want to see. But
they've left time on the
They've
clock.
left time for Fayetteville. Fayetteville was really in a precarious situation right there because Rogers was really on the verge of being able to run that down and maybe kick a field goal as time expired.
Yeah. You almost wonder if they would have preferred he go down at the 5.
Yeah. Rogers going to keep the offense out on the field to try to make this a 6-point game. 2-point conversion. So if you're Fayetteville, you got minute 16 left. You got 2 timeouts. And we'll see what they can do offensively. But this is an offense that hadn't scored a touchdown since the first half.
Yeah.
2-point try here for the Mounties. Could be key. Blockberger's going to keep it, going left side, and he goes in again. 2-point try is good.
Okay. Whoops. So they're up by
34-28, the new score. Minute 15 to play. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Fayetteville football.
and we're back.
1:15 to play. Fayetteville down 34-28. The Purple Dogs. It's been a game of runs. They were down 14-6. They went up 28-14 at halftime. Now down 34-28. Rogers has scored all 20 points in the second half.
Yeah, you got 2 timeouts left, 1:15. They've sky kicked most of the night. We'll see what they do here. But, well, if you're Fayetteville, you know what you got to do. So sometimes that helps with the focus on what you need to do. Boy, a big return would be really nice. Okay, Garden and Avent back deep, and they've both had nice games tonight, and they can both break a big one.
I don't think we've seen Terrence back on kickoffs tonight.
No, this might be a new role for him.
So here's just a little pooch kick, and Jabron Avent comes up and takes it at the 25 on a bounce. Going left side.
Oh, look out. If
he's got Garden in front across the 30, 35, 40. Avent at the 45 midfield onto the Rogers side of the field, and Fayetteville set up nicely here as Avent's run out of bounds on the Fayetteville sideline at the Rogers 45.
Nice.
1:05 left to play. Fayetteville with 2 timeouts left.
You've got a Rogers player coming off injured. Well, just definitely. That was fantastic. Now you're just 45 yards away, 1:05, plenty of time.
So Fayetteville from the Rogers 45, 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Cade Rogers in the shotgun, rolls to his right on first down, looking, throws, it is caught up near the 30-yard line and out of bounds. Anderson with the catch. They'll mark him out at the 31. A 14-yard gain for Fayetteville and a First Community Bank first down.
Nice.
Plenty of time here for the Purple Dogs, 59 seconds and 2 timeouts. Four wide receivers on first down from the Rogers 31. Cade Rogers takes the snap. The Mounties bring a blitz. He steps up, and he's got room to run, but he throws, and the pass is incomplete. Avent was unable to bring it in. That was a little bit of a chaotic play. I thought Cade Rogers might keep it and run for 5-6 yards.
Yeah, pick up another first down.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 53 seconds to play. 2nd and 10 here for Fayetteville from the 31 of Rogers. Cade Rogers in the shotgun takes the snap. Being blitzed, throws, and it's incomplete. There's a flag out. 2 flags have come out. Now there's one in the secondary, and there's one that's come out along the line of scrimmage. I wonder if somebody's going to flag him for intentional grounding. There was no receiver out there where he threw the football.
No. But it went past, he was out of the pocket, past the line of scrimmage.
And now a hat has come off, which is an indication that the official who threw a flag
What'd we do?
has thrown a flag for a dead ball penalty.
Jeez. Hold. So
my goodness, a hold and then an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Fayetteville after the play.
You just cannot have that.
It's the same thing we talk about on Friday nights. The 15-yard penalties just absolutely kill this team.
Yep.
And so many times it is the inability to just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Or not hit a player out of bounds, or it's lack of discipline that is really, really
troubling.
Yeah, it's been a killer.
Yeah. You're hurting your team. You're hurting your teammates.
Still 2nd down for Fayetteville, but it's 2nd and forever. They've put the ball. They still haven't marked the ball. I think they're going to put it down on the 46 of Fayetteville. They'll put it down at the 44.
Yeah. Now you got to go all
So
the way.
it's 2nd down and 35 for the Purple Dogs from their own 44. 47 seconds to play. Cade Rogers takes the snap. Here's a screen, right side. Sage Anderson's got it, and he won't get much. Out of bounds to the Fayetteville 49-yard line on the Rogers sideline. He was driven out. And now flags have come out.
What happened now?
Have they thrown another flag on Fayetteville?
Oh, my goodness. What did he do? He must have said something. Oh. Jeez.
They've thrown a 15-yard penalty on Fayetteville. It's just you cannot continue to.
Yeah, you're just shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A penalty for holding, okay, you're playing the game, but now you've just killed yourself here with two 15-yard penalties that's moved you back 30 yards.
Yeah, you just can't have it.
Third down and 45 for Fayetteville. Here's a pass out left side. It's incomplete. They say no, they're going to say he caught it, but that his knee was down.
Knee was down?
Avent caught it at the 32. It's 4th and forever. 33 seconds left. Fayetteville's got the timeouts. I don't know that they're going to take them. Maybe they take one right here. Clock is still running. 24 seconds left.
I'd take it just to get everybody settled down. I mean, everybody's a little agitated right now.
Fayetteville's just
take a breath.
They're not going to take a timeout, I don't think, Blair. 13 seconds to go. Are they even going to snap the football?
What are we doing?
8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4. Rogers still does not have everybody lined up. 2 seconds. This is the ball game. Wow. Here's a pass out left side, caught at the 30, 35, and he's going to be tackled. That's the ball game. My goodness.
What happened?
A flag comes out at the end.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on. Rogers players are going out on the field. There is a flag at the end of this football, or at the end of this play. And we got to see what this is about.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So a late hand out of bounds on Rogers, and that's going to extend this play. It'll be one untimed down.
Wow.
That'll move the ball up to about midfield.
Wow.
What a
bizarre,
very strange play. I mean, it's
what a strange quarter. What a strange drive this has been, huh? 3 15-yard penalties, 2 on the Dogs, 1 on Rogers.
And now Fayetteville, I think, is going to take a timeout. I mean,
or Rogers.
Somebody's taking a timeout with no time remaining.
Rogers is taking a timeout.
Oh, my.
Jeez.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
One untimed down. I think we've got a stoppage here, and there's Rogers coaches out talking to the officials.
I wonder if they are asking if they can take another timeout, if they can take back-to-back timeouts, because they still have 2 left. And nobody's quite sure what the answer is.
Fayetteville players are frustrated with whatever's being said between the Rogers coaches and the officiating staff.
Or are they asking, did the penalty come after there was no time on the clock?
Oh, man.
And I don't know how – I mean, we don't have replay. I don't know how you determine that. Both coaching staffs are on the field. And now they're going to get together and try to figure out when exactly the penalty occurred. And somebody, no matter what they decide, somebody's going to be very upset.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing worse as an official when you're in a pickle like this.
It's tough, too, in this situation. There's no communication from the officiating staff to the crowd who's just sitting here wondering what on earth's going on.
Yeah. But the game can't end on a defensive penalty, correct? Is my understanding.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've always thought too. And we still wait to see what they're going to call. I mean,
and I don't know how you determine it at this point because I don't know that anybody was aware of the clock, but we'll find out here momentarily.
They've called the ball game over.
There's the ball game then, because they didn't.
All right, so Rogers beats Fayetteville 34-28. One of the weirder games I think you'll see. Remember, a lot of these kids will be on the field Friday night too. The coaches' staffs too, and that might make for
a little spice.
Yeah, a little bit. We've seen that before, where a Monday night game carries over to Friday.
Yep.
Rogers wins 34-28. Fayetteville JV team falls for the first time this year. Friday night, Fayetteville and Rogers homecoming down at Harmon Field, 7 o'clock. Be on the air at